People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
This is a Queen Bee Radio High School Sports presentation. Queen Bee Radio proudly brings you Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school sports. Presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. And sponsored by Ayers Furniture, Bitech Resource Management, Claire Bank, Fuller's Milker Center, Hermson's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington and Platteville, Les Mack, Northland Buildings, Reeves Wealth Management, Raleigh Cheese House, Russell Law Offices, The Shoebox, Tricor Insurance, West End Salvage, Carver's Hardwood Flooring, Sloan Implements, Sups, Brian's Auto Body and Paint, Gary's Pest Control, TriStar Pallets and TriStar Mulch, Krantz Auto Parts and Krantz Hardware Do It Best, Bouse Electric, Cuba City Collision and Repair, Laley Center Monroe, H&N Plumbing, Heating and Electrical, Community First Bank, Grant Regional Health Center, Sullivan Auctioneers, Big Iron Realty, Lancaster Dental Associates, Millie's Diner, Pink's Automotive, Good Knees Garage, Point and Flush Sportsman's Club, Rosemeyer Management Group, Breckler Insurance, McNett Electric, Mound City Bank, Ready Feed and Grain LLC, Southwest Health, and WCC Brands.
Good evening and welcome to the crown jewel of Crawford County. We are at the field house at Prairie to Chien High School for tonight's WIAA Division III boys basketball sectional semifinal between the Lancaster Flying Arrows and the Platteville Hillmen on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. This is our Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school boys basketball presented by Cuba City, Darlington and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. The Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel is powered by H&M Plumbing, Heating and Electrical, and Laley Center Monroe. From the best seat in the house in the Ayers Furniture broadcast booth, my name is Tyler Dictanis. Welcome to our Raleigh Cheese pregame show, presented by Raleigh Cheese at the intersection of Highways 11 and 23 in the heart of Lafayette County. Don't forget the cheese. Tonight it's a matchup that needs very little introduction in southwest Wisconsin. The Platteville Hillmen and Lancaster Flying Arrows are meeting once again, this time with a trip to the sectional final on Saturday on the line. These two teams know each other extremely well, of course, playing in the same SWC conference. And the season series was split. Back in December, Lancaster earned an 84-53 win at home behind 34 points from Zach Hermson and a dominant rebounding performance. But when the teams met again in February in Platteville, the Hillmen answered in a big way, defeating the Flying Arrows 83-59 behind 26 points from Grady Poppy. Both teams entered tonight's game with identical 18-9 records, and they are co-champions of the SWC with Dodgeville with 7-3 records in league play. Lancaster comes into tonight's matchup as the number 4 seed in this half sectional, and Platteville earned the 6th seed. Statistically, this matchup is about as even as it gets as well. Platteville averaging nearly 74 points per game and has been one of the better rebounding teams in the area, while Lancaster counters with one of the top defenses in the conference, allowing just 60 points per game and doing an excellent job taking care of the basketball. Both teams arriving to the sectional round, coming off strong performances in the regional round. Platteville got wins over River Valley, at Mauston, and then at home against Lodi, while Lancaster got here with wins over Richland Center, New Glarus, and most recently on Saturday night in Mineral Point. on our Shoebox Scoreboard, presented by the Shoebox in Black Earth, the largest independent shoe store in the Midwest. The other games that we have in our Queen Bee Radio family of stations, we are wall-to-wall coverage with boys basketball tonight on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Southwestern is taking on North Crawford. And on X1071, Barneveld is taking on Abundant Life Christian Academy at Sun Prairie East. Again, that's on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. And on ESPN Radio AM 5090 WPVL and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel, Darlington is taking on Cambridge. And a reminder that the winner of this game will take on the winner of Lake Mills and Watertown Luther Prep on Saturday in Oregon. If Lancaster wins, we'll have that game right here on 97.7 Country WGLR. If Platteville wins, we'll have it on X1071. Either way, the game will be on our Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel on Saturday at around 1 o'clock. Coming up on our Raleigh Cheese pregame show, we'll chat with both head coaches. Had a chance to catch up with Coach Mike Hoosier yesterday with the Platteville Hillmen, and I just caught up with Brian Knapp a little bit ago from the Lancaster Flying Arrows. I asked him about the players on the Russell office's injury report. If you've been injured, contact Russell offices. Their experienced team of personal injury lawyers will fight for your rights and help you get the compensation you deserve. Visit russelllawwi.com. Also coming up, the Fuller's Milker Center starting lineups, the Cuba City Family Dental colors of the game, and the opening tip between Platteville and Lancaster, WIAA Division III Sectional Semifinal. The Raleigh Cheese pregame show continues after this break on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pregame 1.
What are you doing out there?
Come on!
I saw you at the game the other night. Yeah, you. Up there getting mad, acting like we're all out there making $1 million a game. Well, let me be real with you. This isn't the pros. It's school sports, and it's a game, our game. So please, let us play.
School sports fans, remember, when you cheer for your team, make noise for the right reasons. This message presented by the NFHS and the NIAAA.
And all student athletes in Wisconsin.
Tricor Insurance works with leading insurance carriers like Auto Owners Insurance to provide honest and reliable service when you need it most.
For one, I want them to know that they're not alone. They know that no matter what happens when it comes up, that they can count on us to assist them through that process, whatever it may be.
Tricor and Auto Owners Insurance for your home, auto, and more. Visit TricorInsurance.com to find an agent near you.
Fuller's Milker Center and GIA have the management tools you need to keep your dairy's profitability at your fingertips 24 hours a day. From many choices of reliable electronic ID to effective time-saving sort gates to the state-of-the-art Dairy Plan C21, monitor and control your parlor systems as you manage your whole herd. Contact Fuller's Milker Center, LLC, your GIA dealer in Lancaster and Richland Center for details on the latest ID systems and sort gates that can help your dairy's efficiency, putting you and your cows in the fast lane.
Hi, this is Christine Raleigh of Raleigh Cheese, wishing all area athletes successful seasons. Cheese is a great source of protein for school lunches or a snack before the big game. Stop in and try some of our award-winning artisan cheeses like Dunbarton Blue, Red Rock, and Little Mountain. We have fresh cheese curds weekly and a wide variety of snacks and beverages, plus made-to-order cheese trays. Shop locally and taste the difference of handmade Wisconsin cheese at Raleigh Cheese House on the corner of Highways 11 and 23, Shellsburg.
Pregame 1.
Back in the Raleigh Cheese pregame show on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Lancaster and Platteville squaring off in tonight's WIAA Division III Sectional Semifinal from Prairie to Chien. We're joined by Platteville head coach Mike Hoosier. Coach, thanks for joining us. Congratulations on the third straight regional title for Platteville. And this year, maybe a little more unconventional way of getting to the regional championship, coming off a big win against Lodi on Saturday night at home. Maybe an unexpected game at home, having considered that Lodi had to upset Aquinas to make that happen. But nonetheless, another regional title for this Platteville Hillman team. Talk about what this accomplishment means to this year's Platteville Hillman squad.
Yeah, Tyler, great to be with you, and it's exciting to be playing basketball this deep into March. Yeah, you know, anytime you can advance in the tournament, it's fun, and the kids are, you know, enjoying this week. But, you know, looking back at last week, I think it was a week that we felt, the matchups were such that we'd have to play well to continue to advance. And as you mentioned, Tyler, Lodi beating Aquinas, I think in the seeding that's an upset. I think Lodi going into the tournament, I think everybody knew they were probably underseeded a little bit and maybe one of the top 3 teams in the sectional. We win at Moss, then we find out we're playing Lodi at home, and the basketball gods have been good to us. When we realize that, then you start watching Lodi and you go, well, maybe they weren't so kind to us. But Lodi was fantastic and played really well, and we were able to come back from a deficit. And with that being said, our kids seized the moment when it presented itself, and now we find ourselves playing in the sectionals. But it's a tribute to our young men and players in the program to be able to win 3 of those in a row. Winning one is really hard, and to do it 3 years in a row, just shows we've had really good players, and our coaches have done a fantastic job with those players.
You have no doubt about it. And then looking ahead to Lancaster coming up tonight, obviously a rematch with one of the teams that you shared the conference title with. You were able to get the rubber match against River Valley in the first game of the postseason. Now, compare and contrast the 2 matchups with the Flying Arrows, because it's really a tale of 2 completely different games where Lancaster was dominant in the first game. You guys were dominant in the second game. What adjustments were made between games 1 and 2? What things can you take from those first 2 matchups heading into tonight's game?
Well, yeah, it's a great question. I think the first thing you look at with the first game is we had a historically bad shooting night, 0-29 from the 3-point line. I hope that doesn't repeat itself. And we had a lot of shots when we look back and reviewed that film, Tyler, that we would take on any night. They just didn't go in, and then that led to a lot of transition baskets for Lancaster that night. In the second night, or second game, I should say, was at Platteville, and we got out on them early and able to build a lead. But I think right now, both teams are at their best. Looking at the films, the Arrows are playing really well during the tournament, and I think we're better now than we were in February when we played them. So I would expect both teams to put their best foot forward here in the sectionals, and should make for a really entertaining game. As far as adjustments, I don't know that there are a ton at this point. I think you kind of are who you are, and if you have to wholesale change what you're doing at this point, you're probably not playing tonight. So because your kids don't necessarily believe in what you're doing, so we're gonna be who we are and play the way we play, and hopefully defend them at a higher level than we did the first game. But it's exciting with the 2 communities and the proximity to be able to play this late in the tournament makes it a lot of fun.
All right, Platteville head coach Mike Hoosier with us on our Rally Cheese pregame show, getting ready for the matchup between Platteville and Lancaster in our Division III sectional semifinal from Prairie to Chien. Our Russell office's injury report. If it's not injuries, it's the different illnesses and stuff that are making their way through the schools this time of the year. How's Platteville faring on that front, and will there be any injuries or illness impacting tonight's game?
Should not be. We're as healthy as we've been probably since mid-January. We dealt with the illness a little bit here, several weeks back, but as far as health is concerned, I think we're in a great spot there. But with that being said, everybody's a little bit nicked up this time of year, and the kids do a great job of playing through it. So we feel real good about where we're at in that regard.
Yep, that's good to hear. And then again, the matchup with Lancaster coming up tonight. Obviously, very familiar with the Arrows, and particularly this group of seniors that feel like they've been playing forever in a Flying Arrows uniform. What stands out to you the most about this version of the Lancaster Flying Arrows, and what's going to be the key tonight for Platteville?
Well, Tyler, I think it's what you just said. They're senior dominated, and this is their last run at this. We're a little bit younger team, not as many seniors, and so their urgency, and we'll have the same urgency. Don't get me wrong, but a lot of familiarity with the arrows and Hermson and Williams and Kaufman, and the list goes on, right? But we have to rebound the basketball. It starts there. You can't give them second and third opportunities. They're just too good to be able to do that. And then you try to keep them out of the paint. Hermson and Taylor Williams, they're really good in that 15 to 18 foot range, and you have to contest them, and then you have to live with the results. But I think the one thing too is in these sectional games, the swings in momentum are really violent at times, and so you have to be aware of not just those guys I mentioned, but Schmitz and guys that maybe are off the grid a little bit having an impact on the game. So you have to be at your best for 36 minutes and maybe then some. You never know. So, but our guys are ready for the challenge, and they've been through it before, and they're seasoned, and we have great leadership with Blevins and Reiters. So we're just excited to be playing, and I know our guys right now are not afraid of the moment, so they'll compete at a really high level.
Yeah, it should be a heck of a game. We're looking forward to seeing how it plays out. Thanks so much for your time, Coach. Have some fun and good luck tonight.
Yeah, thanks, Tyler, for the coverage. Safe travels, and always great to be able to talk to you in March. It means you're still playing.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Always great to catch up with you, Coach. That's Mike Hoosier, head coach of the Platteville Hillmen. We'll have more on the Raleigh Cheese pregame show after this on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pregame 2.
Hi, this is Steve Schmidt, owner of the Shoebox in downtown Black Earth. We have thousands of pairs of shoes in stock, no waiting. So stop in anytime, specializing in size, selection, and fit. We will save you money. P.S. We measure both feet. Stop into the Shoebox, the largest shoe store at the north end of Black Earth.
Did you know that lung cancer is one of the most treatable cancers when caught early? That's where a simple lung screening can make all the difference. If you're 50 or older and have a history of smoking, a lung screening could help detect issues early, before they become a problem. Call 608-723-2131 to schedule your lung screening and take charge of your health today. Accepting Medical Associates, Dean, and Quartz Insurance, to name a few. Grant Regional Health Center. Better health starts here.
If you're upgrading a home or business, call the trusted pros at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. They offer a premium selection of CHI overhead doors, combining style, durability, and security for both residential and commercial properties. Need rain gutters to protect your building from water damage? Carey's has you covered there too. Learn more at Carey'sGuttersandDoors.com. They sell the best and service the rest. Get the quality you deserve at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors, Belmont, and Prairie to Chien.
Whether you are mowing, grading, or just taking care of your property, you need the proven reliability of #1 selling Kubota compact tractors to help you get it all done right. Stop by Ritchie Implement today. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment with 0% financing available, or save up to $37.50 now through February 28th. See Ritchie's or go to KubotaUSA.com. See them or go to KubotaUSA.com/disclaimers for full disclaimer. Ritchie Implement in Cobb, Barneville, Darlington, and Lancaster.
Streaming on this Queen Bee radio station is powered by Cunis, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram of Platteville. The Cunis Service Department cares for all makes and models. Open Monday through Saturday with shuttles and loaner vehicles available too. Head to Cunis in Platteville.
Pregame 2.
Raleigh Cheese pregame show continues on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Lancaster and Platteville squaring off at tonight's WIAA Division III sectional semifinal. From Prairie to Chien, we're joined by Brian Knapp, head coach of Lancaster Flying Arrows. Coach, thanks for joining us. Congrats again on the regional championship on Saturday, coming off the win against Mineral Point, and now taking on a familiar opponent, a very familiar opponent at that, the Platteville Hillmen in tonight's sectional semifinal. Talk about the accomplishment first. It's the first regional championship for Lancaster in 38 years. It was a very festive environment after you guys came away with the victory. What's it been like for this Arrows team heading into tonight's matchup?
Yeah, it was an accomplishment, something that hasn't been done for 38 years, like you said, but this group of kids is ready to move on and ready to for another game, ready to play a great opponent, and again, ready for the challenge.
Yep, and there's a contrast to matchups between these two teams during the regular season. A blowout win for you guys on your home floor, a blowout win for them on their home floor. What do you take away from those first two matchups in preparation for tonight?
You throw that stuff right out the window, because both teams are better. Will be better tonight than 2 previous games, and gonna have to play well. And we're, like I said earlier, we're ready for it, and it'll be a fun atmosphere, a fun game.
All right, Brian Knapp with us on our Raleigh Chiefs pregame show. The Lancaster head coach getting ready for the matchup against Platteville in our sectional semifinal in Division III. Our Russell office's injury report to talk about the team health. Everyone was healthy coming out of the game on Saturday. What's the health status of everyone for tonight?
Everybody's healthy. Everybody's got a little extra confidence by what happened last Saturday, but not too much confidence. They know what challenge is the task ahead of them, and like I've indicated earlier, they're ready to go, and all of us are ready to go.
All right, excellent. And then the matchup against Platteville, you said kind of throw things out the window from the first 2 matchups. What are the things that you're emphasizing with your team heading into tonight's matchup?
Well, they're going to press us a little bit, or try to slow it down a little bit with that press, and we got to handle that. You got to locate their 2 scores on offense and find 21 when he comes in the game and challenge their shots and rebound and all the things that you have to do to win a game like this needs to be done. Transition baskets, no second chance shots, all that stuff. You got to do those little things to be successful tonight.
All right, should be a heck of a game. We're looking forward to it. Thanks so much for your time, Coach. Have some fun and good luck tonight.
Appreciate it. Thanks for everything this year.
Yep, that's Brian Knapp, the head coach of the Lancaster Flying Arrows. We'll have more in the Raleigh Chiefs pregame show after this on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pregame 3.
This is Mike Phillips, president of Mound City Bank. For over 110 years, Mound City Bank has been locally owned and proud to serve our communities. While other banks change ownership, our commitment to you stays the same. We're not changing, we're growing with you. With 6 convenient locations in Platteville, Belmont, Cuba City, Mineral Point, and Mount Horeb, Mound City Bank is proud to be part of your community. Call us today at 888-622-6069 and discover why we're proud to be here for you. Member FDIC.
Contact Russell Law Offices for local legal representation. Call for a consultation to discuss personal injury, estate planning, family law, criminal defense, probate administration, and more. Russell Law Offices in Platteville, Dodgeville, Cuba City, and Darlington.
Streaming on this Queen Bee radio station is powered by Cunis, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram of Platteville. The Cunis Service Department cares for all makes and models. Open Monday through Saturday with shuttles and loaner vehicles available too. Head to Cunis in Platteville.
Pregame 3.
Back on the Raleigh Chiefs pregame show on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Platteville and Lancaster set to square off in tonight's WIAA Division III sectional semifinal from the field house at Prairie du Chien High School. We're broadcasting from the best seat in the house in the Ayers Furniture broadcast booth. Ayers Furniture at downtown Ridgeway for free delivery on heirloom quality furniture for every room in your home. Be sure to visit Ayers Furniture in Ridgeway at ayersfurniture.com. Celebrate St. Patrick's Day in Platteville this Saturday. Drink specials at Nick's start at 9. Corned beef and cabbage at 1906 beginning at 11:30. And live music at the Public House at 5. This Saturday in Platteville with Nick's, 1906, and the Public House. Basketball is brought to you by Avercamp Auto Body in Platteville. Great service, quick turnaround time, and high-quality auto body repair work. Make them the collision center of choice in Platteville. Call Avercamp Auto Body today. Danlinger Orthodontics in Platteville. Start your smile transformation with braces or clear aligners. Danlinger Orthodontics offers complimentary consultations and specializes in orthodontic treatment for kids, teens, and adults. Danlinger Orthodontics in Platteville. Ingersoll Plumbing and Heating in Platteville. Congratulations, Platteville Hillman, on a great season, especially one of their own, Myron Ryder. Ingersoll Plumbing and Heating of Platteville. Also by Carey Legal Services, or Legal Solutions in Platteville, guiding you and your family through life's legal challenges in family law and estate planning. Compassionate in their guidance, strong in their advocacy, Carey Legal Solutions in Platteville. Let's set up the Fuller's Milker Center starting lineups for the Platteville Hillmen. Again, 18-9 on the season, 7-3 in the SWC. The number 6 seed in this game, they are the away team in tonight's competition. The starting lineup goes like this: a 6'1 senior, number 1, Myron Ryder; a 6'4 junior, number 2, Grady Poppy; a 5'10 senior, number 3, Jerron Blevins; a 5'10 junior, number 5, Brody Digman; and rounding out the starting lineup for Platteville, a 6'7 junior, number 33, Jace Digman. The Hillmen are coached by Mike Hoosier, and he's assisted by Brian Fritz, Don Blevins, Jeff Skemp, and student assistant Colin McLean. Those are the Fuller Smoker Center starting lineups for the Platteville Helmets. See Fuller's complete hygiene line and options for your brand new dairy setup or existing parlor remodel. Fuller's in Lancaster, Richland Center, and at FullerSmokerCenter.com. Coming up after this break, we'll get you the starting lineup for the Lancaster Flying Arrows as the Raleigh Cheese pregame show continues on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In game one.
People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
This is Ben Baker, owner of Tri-State Roofing, LLC. Did you know we can take care of your roofing projects during the winter months? Tri-State Roofing uses reliable, long-lasting products that can be effectively applied in harsh winter temperatures. See our team for ice dam removal, gutter cleaning, and heat tape installation. Tri-State Roofing is fully insured, and we offer free estimates. Call Tri-State Roofing to fix your winter roofing issues.
In game one.
Raleigh Cheese pregame show continues from the field house at Prairie du Chien High School. Lancaster and Platteville squaring off in tonight's WIAA Division III sectional semifinal. Our game tonight brought to you by the Dental Office in Lancaster, a trusted name for high-quality family dental care, now accepting new patients. The Dental Office on the square in Lancaster. By Rural Mutual agents John Raggets and Deneen Dahl with Raggets & Dahl Insurance Group, tackling all of your farm, personal, business, and life insurance needs. Call them at their office in Lancaster. By Bender Outdoors on the square in Lancaster, and by Amcor, a global leader in high-quality packaging solutions for consumer and healthcare products. Grow with us. Careers available in manufacturing. Visit Amcor.com for more information. As we will try and get the camera figured out on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. And we should be set to go. There we are. All right, excellent. Other sponsors tonight include Ramatka Heating and Cooling, providing trusted heating, cooling, and ventilation services in southwest Wisconsin. From new construction to remodels and equipment upgrades, get reliable quality service from Ramatka Heating and Cooling. Jackie Glevin, your local State Farm insurance agent in Lancaster. If you'd like a quote on your insurance needs, give their team a call at 608-723-2323. State Farm agent Jackie Bevan, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. By Community First Bank, for you in the communities where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank. CFBank.com. Member FDIC. And by McNett Electric in Belmont, they can assist with all of your electrical needs, whatever the need, agricultural, commercial, or residential. Chip and his crew at McNett Electric are on call, ready to help you. McNett Electric in Belmont. Time now for the Fuller Smoker Center starting lineup for the Lancaster Flying Arrows. 18-9 on the season, 7-3 in the SWC. Their starting lineup tonight goes like this. A 6'5 senior, number 1, Zach Hermson. A 6'1 senior, number 2, Brady Schmitz. A 5'10 senior, number 3, Dane Kaufman. A 6'1 senior, number 11, Taylor Williams. And a 6'2 senior, number 23, Brady Mack. The Arrows are coached by Brian Knapp, and he's assisted by Dave Bowen, Tom Driscoll, Joe Schulte, and Nick Hicks. Those are the Fuller Smoker Center starting lineups. See Fuller's complete hygiene line and options for your brand new dairy setup or existing parlor remodel. Fuller's in Lancaster, Richland Center, and at FullerSmokerCenter.com. Coming up after this break, our Cuba City Family Dental colors of the game, our national anthem, and the opening tip between Lancaster and Platteville in our Division III sectional semifinal. This has been the Raleigh Cheese pregame show presented by Raleigh Cheese at the intersection of Highways 11 and 23 in the heart of Lafayette County. Don't forget the cheese. Tip-off coming up next on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In game two.
Southwest Tech is excited to announce a new precision agronomy program designed to equip students with cutting-edge skills in agricultural technology, crop management, and data-driven decision-making. This innovative program combines classroom instruction with hands-on experience on their newly acquired 80 acres of cropland. Graduates of the precision agronomy program have a variety of career paths within Wisconsin's robust ag sector. Don't wait. Take the next step today. Learn more and apply for the precision agronomy program now at swtc.edu.
Whether you are mowing, grading, or just taking care of your property, you need the proven reliability of #1 selling Kubota compact tractors to help you get it all done right. Stop by Ritchie Implement today. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment with 0% financing available or save up to $37.50 now through February 28th. See Ritchie's or go to KubotaUSA.com. See them or go to KubotaUSA.com/disclaimers for full disclaimer. Ritchie Implement in Cobb, Barneveld, Darlington, and Lancaster. In Game 2.
Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school boys basketball presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel, Platteville and Lancaster. For the field house at Prairie du Chien High School in our Division III sectional semifinal. Winner advances to Saturday's sectional final at Oregon. The winner of this game takes on the winner of #1 seeded Lake Mills and #3 seeded Watertown Luther Prep. And if Lancaster wins, it'll be right here on 97.7 Country WGLR. If Platteville's the winner, it'll be on X1071, but the game will be on our Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. We'll get to our colors of the game in just a moment, but first, tonight's national anthem from Prairie du Chien.
Boys, WIAA Division III semifinal matchup. At this time, to honor America and those today are freedom us, those who are able to stand, remove your hats and place your hand over your heart for the playing of the national anthem. Tonight performed by the Platteville High School Vet Band under the lyrics of Mr. Max Wielander.
Tonight's national anthem from the field house at Prairie du Chien High School. And we are just moments away from the tip between Lancaster and Platteville on 97.7 Country, WGLR FM, Lancaster, Platteville, Dubuque, and Galena. And on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel, powered by Laley Center Monroe and H&M Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical. Our game tonight brought to you by Clearbank for 3 convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin, and by Papa Murphy's. Papa Murphy's is turning up the flavor with the new jalapeno popper pizza, inspired by the Party app. It's loaded with bacon, mozzarella, Hidden Valley Ranch seasoning, jalapeno ranch sauce, and cream cheese. The Papa Murphy's. Stop it by Papa Murphy's in Platteville and Prairie du Chien. Order online at papamurphys.com. Timmerman's Talents of Platteville. Call Todd Timmerman to find out how you can save by going green with solar solutions. Timmerman's Talents of Platteville and Timmerman's Talents LLC.com. Country Kitchen in Platteville introduces their Friday night seafood lineup. Fridays from 4 until 8. Choose from fish and shrimp, grilled yellowfin tuna steak, grilled garlic shrimp meals at Country Kitchen of Platteville. See you soon. Clear Reflections of Platteville, specializing in window cleaning and pressure washing. Check out their website at clearreflectionswindows.com. Granny Electric in Platteville, specializing in residential, agricultural, and commercial wiring. For new construction, repairs, or maintenance, you can count on Granny Electric to make your concerns go away. K&K Floors in Platteville, selling and installing carpet, wood, laminate, tile, sheet, vinyl, and ceramic flooring. K&K Floors in Platteville, a family-owned business installing your floors for over 70 years. Terry Bush and the staff at Bush Insurance in Platteville, wishing best of luck to the Platteville Hillmen on their great season. Bush Insurance, a strong believer in the power of dedication to being an athlete. Allegiant Oil congratulates all teams on their fantastic seasons, with locations in Lancaster, 2 in Platteville, Montfort, Rui, Glen Haven, Janesville, and Blue Bounds. Allegiant Oil, your energy neighbor. Rosemeyer Management will design a plan for your unique retirement. Our experts at Rosemeyer Management will answer all your questions, even if you're uncertain about what questions to ask. Check out their website at rosemeyermg.com. The colors of the game brought to you by Cuba City Family Dental, Kieler Family Dental, and Darlington Family Dental. 3 convenient locations to serve your dental needs. Platteville in the traveling red Nike jerseys. Platteville written across the chest in white with white numerals and white trim. Lancaster in the home white Nike jerseys with Lancaster written across the chest in blue with blue numbers and blue and gold trim. Those are the colors of the game brought to you by Cuba City Family Dental, Kieler Family Dental, and Darlington Family Dental. 3 convenient locations to serve your dental needs. The game also brought to you by Niles Farm Tire Service in Platteville, congratulating the Platteville Hillman boys basketball team on a great season. At Niles Tire, they know there's no downtime in farming. Niles Tire Service, the little dealer with the big wheels. Wiggins Appliance Store in Platteville is your local source for name brand appliances and mattresses. Wiggins Appliance congratulates the Platteville boys basketball team on a great season and wishes all student athletes good luck during the season. The teams have taken the floor. Zach Hermson at center court for the Arrows. And it's Grady Poppy at center court for Platteville. The rubber match to decide who goes to the sectional final. We are off and running on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Lancaster wins the tip, working from right to left as we see it from the best seat in the house in the year's furniture broadcast booth. And right away, it's going to be Brady Mack putting it in for the Arrows. 2-0 Lancaster, 17:40 to go in the first half. On the other side of the floor, Myron Ryder finds Jerron Blevins loading up for 3. Back iron, no offensive rebound for Brody Digman. Nice pass down low and unable to finish was 33 Jace Digman, and the Arrows come away with the rebound. Dane Kaufman on the left wing tosses to the top to Zach Hermson. Hermson spinning in the lane. Floater off the front of the rim, no good. Trying to get his own rebound. He wrestles it away. Finds Dane Kaufman. Kaufman in the lane. Finds Taylor Williams. 3 in the left corner. Side iron, no. Grady Poppy boxes out for the rebound for Platteville. Myron Ryder into the front court for the Hillmen. Tosses off to the right corner to Blevins. The Digmans exchange passes. Now back to Blevins on the high left side. Lancaster won the first matchup on December 18th, 84-53. Platteville won the second matchup, 83-59. Three-pointer coming up in the right corner. Bouncing out the side iron, no good. Scramble for the rebound. Dane Kaufman tracks it down for Lancaster. 16:40 to play in the first half. Lancaster 2, Platteville nothing. Ball fed into Brady Mack. Mack driving in on Digman, trying to put it off the glass. That one too strong. Grady Poppy with the rebound once again for the Hillmen. Poppy brings it into the front court, tosses off to Brody Digman on the high left. Now finds Blevins in the right corner. Blevins dribbles out of the corner to the high right side, now between the rings, being guarded by Brady Mack. Brady Mack in the starting lineup for Lancaster tonight, instead of Brody Krubel, the 5'11 senior, who had been starting most of the Lancaster games in the latter part of the season. Myron Ryder on the right side, gives off to Blevins. He loads up for 3. Off the front of the rim, no good. Taylor Williams with the rebound for Lancaster, trying to get down the floor in transition. Quickly finds Brady Schmitz, and he'll lay it in. Brady Schmitz with his first points of the game. 4-0 Lancaster in front of Platteville. 15:43 remaining in the first half. Myron Ryder, right side of the paint, finds Blevins pulling up for 3. That one off the side of iron, and Taylor Williams boxes out for the rebound for Lancaster. Arrows down the floor. Mack, open 3. Right corner, side iron, no. Jace Digman with the rebound for the Hillmen. Into the front court is Jerron Blevins. Tosses off to the right wing to Grady Poppy, and our first foul of the game goes against Lancaster. They're going to whistle up Dane Kaufman with his first, team's first. Lancaster in front, 4-0 with 15:18 remaining in the first half. Doolittle's in Lancaster, eat, drink, and be Irish this coming Tuesday at Doolittle's. The kitchen is open for corned beef, cabbage, and Reubens from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. with a full menu, takeout, green beverages at Doolittle's on the square in Lancaster. Jerome Blevins on the high left side. Dribbles to the left corner, tosses off to Braden Strait, who just checked into the game, the 6'3 sophomore, averaging almost 10 points per game. Blevins in the left corner, dribbles to the left wing. Ball works its way to the right corner. Strait loading up for three. That one rattles out, no good. And Hermson there for the rebound for Lancaster. 3 minutes gone by, 4-0 Lancaster in front, and that one swatted out of Mac's hands by Braden Strait. Back down the floor, 3-on-2. Ball kicked out to the left corner to Myron Ryder. Now cross-court pass to Strait, loading up for three. Overshoots the rim, and Dane Kaufman with the rebound. Taylor Williams into the front court. Stop and pop jumper at the free throw line. Got it. Taylor Williams, the third different scorer for Lancaster. 6-0 Arrows in front of the Hillman with 14:24 remaining in the first half. And Myron Ryder with a tough shot under the basket. Able to lay it in and put the Hillman on the board. 14:15 remaining in the first half. 6-2, Lancaster in front. Hermson driving. Finishing off the glass, count the bucket, and the foul for Zach Hermson. Hermson on the season averaging over 21 points per game and shooting 79% from the foul line. Everyone in the Lancaster starting lineup has scored in the early part of this first half, with the exception of Dane Kaufman. The foul goes against Brody Digman, his first, team's first, and Hermson gets the free throw to go. Lancaster 9, Platteville 2, just over 14 minutes remaining in half number one. Martin Ryder into the front court, hands off to Brody Digman. Now to the high left side to Blevins. Blevins finds Strait, right side of the point. Now dribbles into the paint, trying to get in on Mack. Now a three-pointer on the left wing. That one off target. Dane Kaufman with the rebound for Lancaster. Outlet pass to Taylor Williams. Some contact at center court, no foul called. The three-pointer coming up in the left corner for Brady Schmitz, and knocks it down. Brady Schmitz with the triple and a timeout taken by Platteville. Arrows 12, Hillman 2. It's a 30-second stop, and we'll keep it here with 13:41 to play in the first half. Basketball tonight brought to you by Delta 3 Engineering. They've got every angle covered for all civil, municipal, structural, and wastewater engineering, and surveying with grant writing provided. Delta 3 Engineering, Platteville and Dubuque, and at delta3eng.biz. Arrow Towing in Lancaster, proudly supporting the Lancaster Flying Arrows and wishing all Lancaster athletes good luck this season. Had an accident or unexpected breakdown? Arrow Towing in Lancaster is there to help you out. Just call 608-732-5881. Les Mack Automotive in Lancaster for Chevy, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, or Ford. You can count on over 50 years of trusted hometown service, because at Les Mack, you always get more from less. Zippy's Brass Rail in Lancaster, serving lunch specials daily, or get one of Zippy's famous burgers. Zippy's Brass Rail just off the square in Lancaster. Lancaster 12, Platteville 2. 13:34 remaining in the first half. Driving towards the basket was number 5, Brody Digman. He misses it off the backboard. Lancaster with the rebound. Arrows in front by 10, 12-2, with 13:20 remaining in the first half. Hermson spinning his way, puts up a floater, and that one rattles in. Zach Hermson now with 5 points. Catch and shoot three in the right corner. That one bounces on top of the backboard. They're going to say it's still a live ball. And the Arrows come away with the rebound, as the Arrows trying to extend their lead to 13 minutes left in the first half. 14-2, Lancaster in front of Platteville. Taylor Williams in the left corner, gives out to the top to Schmitz. Schmitz gives back to Williams, going baseline. Cross-court pass. Hermson, open three, right corner. That one rattles out, no good. Krubel boxes out for the rebound for the Arrows, dribbles out to the left wing. Finds Hermson in the left corner. Hermson, baseline, trying to drive in, trying to shove off Myron Ryder. As Krubel driving towards the basket, that one way off target. And Platteville comes away with the rebound, back down the floor quickly. Brady Poppy on the high left side. Cross-court pass to Brody Digman on the right wing, now right corner to Blevins. Back out to the top to Jace Digman. That's Strait. And the shot goes off the back iron. Whistle blows, and it's off Platteville. It's Lancaster. Or no, they're going to say it's Platteville ball. Official had the wrong signal. 12:14 to play in the first half. 14-2. Lancaster in front. Southwest Health with over 24 specialty services and more than 50 specialists. You can have specialized care without traveling far from home. Learn more about their specialty services at southwesthealth.org. Camo gets into Myron Ryder between the rings, dribbles to the high left side. Now out to left corner to Blevins. Blevins being channeled by Brody Krubel. Blevins gets a screen from Braden Strait. Strait gets the pass on the high left side. Now out to the top to Brody Digman. Digman driving into the paint. Picks up his dribble, hands off to Jerome Blevins. Now Strait loading up for three, and that one rattles in. Braden Strait with his 60th three-pointer of the season. Ends the scoring drought for Platteville. It's Lancaster 14, Platteville 5, 11:37 remaining in half number one. Dane Kaufman on the left wing. Gives off to Schmitz. Schmitz, cross-court pass to Taylor Williams. Williams pulls up for three. Right side of the point. That one off the back iron. And Grady Poppy with the rebound for Platteville. I'll push to the front court to Strait. Blevins in the left corner. Blevins dribbles out of the corner, being shadowed by Zach Hermson. Pushes the pass to the right wing to Strait. Strait to the left elbow. Off to Brody Digman. Digman between the rings. He's being guarded by Dane Kaufman. Down to Grady Poppy in the paint, and the floater goes down. Grady Poppy with his first points of the game, averaging over 16 points per contest, 14-7. Lancaster in front of Platteville. Taylor Williams, stop and pop jumper right side of the paint. That one bouncing off the back iron, scramble for the rebound. Braden Strait collects it for Platteville. Gives ahead to Myron Ryder. Ryder, and the layup ricochets on the bottom of the rim. Lancaster with the rebound. Zach Hermson in the left corner. Picks up his dribble, looking for someone to pass to. Finds Taylor Williams left side of the paint. Williams' shot is no good. Second chance, also no good. Third time the charm, no. And the rebound collected by Braden Strait. Strait giving ahead to Brody Digman. Digman trying to lay it in and gets the lucky roll. 14-9. Platteville finding some momentum. 7-0 run for the Hillmen. Dane Kaufman on the high right side looking for his first points. Gives off to Hermson at the left elbow. He'll pull up for a jumper. That one gets the lucky bounce. What a shot by Hermson. Hermson with 7 points. Ends the Platteville run, 16-9. Arrows in front. Just over 9.5 minutes to play in half number one. Digman off to the top to Strait. Strait, Euro steps, layup with the left hand, too strong. Second chance is there for Grady Poppy. Grady Poppy gets the putback bucket. He's got 4 points on the game. It's a 5-point lead for Lancaster, 16-11. With 9:16 to play in half number one. Ball toss to Dane Kaufman. Kaufman has the ball knocked out of his hand by Blevins, but recovers in the left corner. Dribbles into the paint. Euro step, trying to bank it in, and he's on the scoreboard now. Dane Kaufman with his first bucket. 9 minutes to play in the first half. Lancaster 18, Platteville 11. Blevins in the left corner, gives off to the high left. Now out to the top to Myron Ryder, being guarded by Taylor Williams. Ryder directing traffic, right-handed dribble, gives off to the left corner. Ryder gets it right back on the left wing. Ryder driving in the paint. Now stuck under move, has the ball knocked out of his hand. It's off the fingertips of Brody Krubel. And a couple subs check in for Lancaster as Lucas Weber and Brady Mack check into the game for the Arrows. Brady Schmitz and Dane Kaufman check out. Platteville inbounding baseline right side. Inbound gets into Blevins on the right wing, dribbles to the free throw line, out to the left corner. And now Blevins gets it back. He pulls up for three. That one spit back out, and Taylor Williams with the rebound. 18-11. Lancaster in front, 8:20 remaining in the first half. Division III sectional semifinal from the Fieldhouse at Prairie High School. And Mack driving in, and that one knocked out of his hand by Grady Poppy, but they're going to say a foul. See, it looks like all ball from our vantage point, but the official right there says it's a foul on Platteville, team second, and the first personal on Grady Poppy. It sends Brady Mack to the foul line. The 6'2 senior averaging 3.1 points per game and 62% from the foul line. And the first free throw rattles out. Allegiant Oil congratulates the Lancaster basketball team on their fantastic season with locations in Lancaster, 2 in Platteville, Montfort, Rui, Glen Haven, Janesville, and Blue Mounds. Allegiant Oil, your energy neighbor. The second free throw is good for Mack. Brady Mack now with 3 points on the game, 19-11. Arrows in front of the Hillman, just over 8 minutes to go until halftime. Ryder to the left elbow, and they're going to say a double dribble. So say it looks kind of awkward from our angle up here. Platteville turns it over. Dane Kaufman checks back into the game. Taylor Williams will check out for the Arrows. Skyline Homes of Lancaster congratulates the Lancaster Flying Arrows basketball team on a great season. The team at Skyline wishes all area student athletes good luck and success this year. And by Downtown Liquors in Lancaster. Downtown Liquors in Lancaster for your after the game refreshments and snacks. Dane Kaufman along the baseline, out to the top to Krubel. And Krubel took an extra step. The Arrows turn it over. Platteville takes possession with 7:46 remaining until halftime. Lancaster still in front, 19-11. Majestic View Dairy in Lancaster, from the farm to your fridge, they produce milk for delicious and nutritious beverages and foods. Learn more at Majestic View Classroom on Facebook. Brady straight at the top, tosses off to Digman on the left wing, and a ball, that is going to be kicked out of bounds. And it's going to stay with Platteville as Blevins will inbound into the backcourt to Braden Strait. Strait gets back to Blevins into the front court. Still 19-11, Lancaster in front of Platteville in our sectional semifinal. Winner advances to the sectional final in Oregon. There's a three-pointer coming up on the left corner. Off the front of the rim, no good. Zach Hermson with the rebound for Lancaster. Hermson with a left-handed dribble. Dribbles to the top of the arc, and a carry called against Hermson. Arrows turn it over once again. 7:10 to go until halftime. 19-11, Arrows in front. Meadowview Estates manufactured home housing community in Lancaster, just south of McDonald's, is affordable living at its best. Meadowview congratulates the Lancaster Flying Arrows on an incredible season. Three-pointer off the right corner is no good for Platteville, and the Arrows come away with the rebound. Now under 7 minutes to play until halftime. 8-point lead for Lancaster. Dane Kaufman, three-pointer in the left corner. Side iron, no. Braden Strait with the rebound for the Hillman. Ball pushed ahead. Blevins driving towards the basket. Floater in the lane. Gets it to go. Jerron Blevins with his first points of the contest. 6:35 remaining in half number one. Lancaster 19, Platteville 13. Kaufman gives off to Mack on the high right side. Mack over his head, tosses off to the left wing to Krubel. Krubel beats Mack in the paint. Mack driving in on Poppy, trying to bake it in. That one's off target. Poppy with the rebound. Football pass ahead to Strait. Strait, all alone, lays it in. Platteville chipping their way at the deficit. It's 19-15. Arrows in front. Nice crossover dribble by Dane Kaufman. Finds Lucas Weber now in the left corner to Krubel. Now Hermson down low, backing in on Ryder. He banks it in. 9 points for Zach Hermson. 5:48 to play in half number one. 21-15. Lancaster in front, and a travel called against Blevins. It's like Blevins dragged his pivot foot before he decided to dribble. It'll be Lancaster basketball. They will inbound along the near sideline as we see it. Tonight's game on WGLR brought to you by Laley Center Monroe. Call your local dairy automation specialist Jordan Wilson at Laley Center Monroe. By Grant Regional Health Center's ortho team, Dr. Brad Binsfeld and Nate Stocco, PAC, provide exceptional care for sports-related injuries. Grant Regional Health Center, better health starts here as a pass is knocked out of bounds by Brody Digman, knocking the pass away from Zach Hermson. Hermson will inbound for the Arrows, right in front of the Platteville student section to our left. Taylor Williams, catch and shoot three in the corner. That one off the side iron, and Poppy with the rebound once again for the Hillman. 5:25 remaining until halftime, 21-15. Lancaster in front of Platteville. Catch and shoot three on the right wing. That one way off target for Poppy, and the rebound collected by Zach Hermson. Hermson over the PDC logo at center court. Gives off to Kaufman on the high right side. Kaufman gets a screen from Taylor Williams. Kaufman with 2 points on the game. Gives off to the top to Schmitz. Schmitz on the left wing. Gets a screen from Williams. Williams gets it on the left wing now. Williams, nice crossover dribble. Finds speed down low, no look pass. And banking it off the window is Lucas Weber. Back to an 8-point lead for the Arrows, 23-15. With 4:40 to go and back the other way. Brody Digman off the window for 2. Digman answers right back. 4.5 minutes left till halftime, 23-17. Lancaster in front. Dane Kaufman in the lane. That one bounces out the back iron. Offensive rebound for Williams. Tried to put it back, but had it swatted out of his hand. Williams wanted a foul, but it's going to go out of bounds, and it will stay with Lancaster. Zach Hermson will inbound baseline left side. Vondor Ag Service, the Brady Vondor, your local agronomic supplier and Beck's Hybrids dealer in Platteville and Livingston. Vondor Ag Service. Taylor Williams, right side of the point. Gives off to the right corner. Now to Kaufman in the corner. Kaufman driving baseline. Gives off to Williams. Open 3. Left corner. Airballs it over the rim and a whistle on the rebound. And it's a hand check foul called against Lancaster. Anthony Bush guilty of the foul. His first, team's second. Four minutes to go in the first half, 23-17. Driving in the lane, and the shot is made by Myron Ryder. 4-point lead for the Arrows. 3:45 left. Ball in the left corner to Brady Schmitz. Schmitz to the high left side. Schmitz lobs it to Bush. Bush back to the left corner to Schmitz. Now out to the top to Hermson. Hermson driving in on Digman. Turnaround jumper. That one bounces off the back iron. Grady Poppy clears it for the Hillman. Ball in the right corner. Catch and shoot. 3. Knocked down by Myron Ryder. Myron Ryder with 7 points and a timeout taken by Lancaster. Lancaster 23, Platteville 22. Lancaster led by 12 early on, and a 30-second stop called. We'll keep it here and tell you that our game is brought to you by Warco Transportation. For employment opportunities or to plan your next getaway, visit warcotransportation.com. Warco Transportation of Bloomington. Celebrate St. Patrick's Day in Platteville this Saturday. Drink specials at Nick's starting at 9. Corned beef and cabbage at the 1906 from 11:30. And live music at the Public House at 5. This Saturday in Platteville with Nick's 1906 and the Public House. Game also sponsored by Tim Slack Auction and Realty. See Tim, Kathy, or Chase to buy or sell your next business, farm, and home, or to book an auction. Tim Slack Auction and Realty, Fenimore and Lancaster. Dane Kaufman gets the inbound for Lancaster. It's a 23-22 lead for the Arrows. The Arrows led 14-2 at one point, but Platteville has gradually chipped their way at the lead. Now Lancaster trying to hang on to the lead with the final 3 minutes remaining until halftime. Taylor Williams driving baseline, floater, side iron no, rebound, put back by Hermson. Back to a 3-point lead for Lancaster, 25-22, 2:45 remaining, driving towards the basket. Shot's no good for Straight, but a foul against Lancaster will send him to the line. Clock is stopped with 2:44 to play. In half number 1, foul goes against Zach Hermson, his first, team's third. Bring it straight at the line. Straight swishes the first free throw. Game brought to you by Ever Jones Rees Wealth Management in Platteville. Anytime Roofing, visit anytimeroofingwi.com to see how Anytime Roofing can help you with your next roofing or siding project. Applied Micro, your computer and networking specialist in Platteville, Dodgeville, and appliedmicro.biz. Second free throw also good for Straight. He's got 7 points, and it's back to a 1-point lead for the Arrows. 25-24, 2:37 to go. Dane Kaufman on the left wing. Kaufman dribbles between the rings. Gives out to Brady Mack on the high right side. Gets a screen for Taylor Williams. Now drives to the baseline. Out in the paint. Back to Williams. Williams, floater in the lane. Back iron, no. And clearing the rebound is Jerome Blevins. Blevins driving towards the basket. Kicks out to the left corner to Myron Ryder. Ryder, step and pop jumper. That one off the side iron. And the putback is good for Grady Poppy. And Platteville with its first lead of the game with 2 minutes to go until halftime. 26-25. Platteville in front, and Zach Hermson driving towards the basket, putting it off the glass. He's got 13. Lancaster back in front with 1:48 to go until the halftime break. Ball in the right corner, now out to the top, swung over to the high left to Digman. Digman down low. Turnaround floater for Poppy, and he gets that one to go. Platteville offense starting to heat up. Platteville in front by 1, 28-27. A minute 25 left until the McNutt Electric halftime report. Carson gives off to the top to Dane Kaufman, being guarded by Ryder. Driving in the paint. Open lane, off the glass and in for 2. Nice move and finish for Dane Kaufman. 4 points for him. 1 point lead for the Arrows with 1:07 to go. Myron Ryder shot. That one ricochets off the left side of the rim. And Schmitz will bring the ball into the front court for Lancaster. Dane Kaufman between the rings. Gets a screen from Hermson. Now on the paint. Picks up his dribble. Finds Schmitz in the left corner. 45 seconds left in the first half. 1 point lead for Lancaster. Dane Kaufman misses off the front of the rim, but Taylor Williams there to clean it up and put it back. 31-28 Lancaster in front. Myron Ryder driving baseline. Shot's no good, but a foul against Lancaster will put him at the line. 32.4 seconds remaining in the first half. 31-28 Lancaster in front. It's the 14th foul of the half against the Arrows. Myron Ryder at the foul line. Ryder with 7 points on the game so far. It's the second personal on Anthony Bush. And they say it's Anthony Bush, but he's not in the game. I think it's supposed to be on Brady Mack. Yeah, there's some confusion about who the foul was on, but the first free throw, or second free throw coming up for Ryder. That one's good. Goes 1 of 2 at the line. Myron Ryder now with 8 points on the game, 31-29. Lancaster in front. Taylor Williams in the left corner. Out to the left wing to Krubel. Krubel gives off to the top to Mack. 17 seconds left till halftime. Mack going to the baseline. Trying to bake it in. That one too strong. Taylor Williams trying to put it back, but a reach in called against Platteville. And they say it's in the act of shooting. I think it is. And free throws are coming up for Taylor Williams with 11.2 seconds remaining in the first half. Taylor Williams at the line. He's got 4 points on the game so far. First free throw, gets a lucky bounce. 3 point lead for Lancaster. Lyle Financial Group in Platteville, TriStar Pallets of Highland, and TriStar Mulch of Cobb, Platteville, and Richland Center. Pilling Electric Service and PE Pump Service in Montfort. Ever-Jones Reese Wealth Management in Platteville, and Other Brothers Creamery in Boscobel. Second free throw for Williams. That one's no good. Myron Ryder with the rebound. Still a 3 point lead for Lancaster. 7 seconds left. On the right corner to Straight. Now left wing Blevins. Blevins back out to the top to Straight. 1 second left. Straight loads up for 3. Off the side of the rim, no good. And we go to halftime with the score. Lancaster 32, Platteville 29 in our WIAA Division III sectional semifinal. Coming up next, the McNutt Electric halftime report. We'll check in on the shoebox scoreboard. We'll tally up the first half stats and see what we have coming up this weekend on our Queen Bee Radio Sports schedule. That's all straight ahead on the McNutt Electric halftime report after this break on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 3.
Like any business, success in dairying is often determined by who you know rather than what you know. That's why it's good to know the pros at Fuller's, your Gia dealer. Fuller's is your source for the hygiene brand of products, as well as other dairy hygiene products. Make your operation more efficient and profitable, and get the most out of your dairy herd by partnering with the experts at Fuller's Milker Center, LLC. your local Gia dealer in Lancaster, Richland Center, and FullersMilkersCenter.com.
As your American Family Insurance agent in Lancaster, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Bradley Preer, agent at Bradley Preer Agency, LLC. Call me at 608-723-2990 and let's talk about your insurance needs today. Contact Bradley Preer, agent at Bradley Preer Agency, LLC at 608-723-2990 today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
American Family Insurance.
In Game 3.
High school boys basketball on 97.7 Country, sponsored by Fritz's Burner Service in Darlington, Garthwaite Real Estate and New Home Construction, McEwen Landscaping Services in Blanchardville, Saunders Oil Company of Warren, Illinois, First Response Excavation and Grading of Bloomington, Northland Buildings. Contact Joe Ryder to get a quality Northland building built tough for the Northland. Century 21 affiliated in basketball. See Bobby Joe, Hans, Allison, or Richard for all your real estate needs. Century 21 in basketball. Anytime Roofing. Visit AnytimeRoofingWI.com to see how Anytime Roofing can help you with your next roofing or siding project. West End Salvage of Lancaster. See Junkyard Joe Krantz and the West End Salvage team for recycling, as well as construction and demolition waste too. West End Salvage of Lancaster. The Melby Funeral Home and Crematory in Platteville offers the history of caring and understands that each family is unique and will honor personal requests and tradition. Matt and Laura Melby at the Melby Funeral Home and Crematory of Platteville. Russell offices in Platteville, Dodgeville, Cuba City, and Darlington. Brian's Auto Body and Paint Specialist. The pros at Brian's gets the job done right. For unexpected dings or major repair projects, head to Brian's Auto Body and Paint in Lancaster. Breckler Insurance Group. For all your insurance needs, see Steve Landusky at Breckler Insurance in Fenimore. Breckler Insurance, serving Southwest Wisconsin for over 95 years. WCC Brands Custom Apparel in Kieler and at WCC-brands.com. Colicker's Golf and Grill in Cuba City and at colickersgolfandgrill.com. Applied Micro, your computer and networking specialist in Platteville, Dodgeville, and appliedmicro.biz. Veterinary Associates of Hazel Green and Galena. Lyle Financial Group of Platteville. Herbst's Ace Hardware at Home Center in Bloomington and Herbst's Ace Hardware at the bottom of Main at Platteville. See Herbst's for the perfect paint for your next project. Herbst's Ace Hardware in Bloomington and Platteville. And Tyler Dornick, your Ever Jones Financial Advisor in Lancaster. See Tyler Dornick today at 170 North Washington Street in Lancaster or online at everjones.com/Tyler-Dornick. 32-29, Lancaster leading Platteville at the half. More on the McNutt Electric halftime report after this on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 4.
I'm Todd Mitchell, Vice President, Retail Lending Officer at Mound City Bank in Platteville. Are you ready to start building that dream home you've always wanted? We'll be there for you through the entire process, from securing the loan when you find the perfect property to managing your construction loan. We keep the process moving so you can focus on making memories. Contact us at Mound City Bank at 888-622-6069. And let's get working on making your dream a reality. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Mound City Bank.
Contact Russell Law Offices for local legal representation. Call for a consultation to discuss personal injury, estate planning, family law, criminal defense, probate administration, and more. Russell Law Offices in Platteville, Dodgeville, Cuba City, and Darlington.
Streaming on this Queen Bee radio station is powered by Cunis, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram of Platteville. The Cunis Service Department cares for all makes and models. Open Monday through Saturday with shuttles and loaner vehicles available too. Head to Cunis in Platteville.
In Game 4.
Lancaster leads Platteville at the half, 32-29 in our WIAA Division III Sectional Semifinal on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Our Shoebox Scoreboard presented by the Shoebox in Black Earth, the largest independent shoe store in the Midwest. Also at halftime, Barneville beating Abundant Life 34-23 on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Cambridge in front of Darlington 20-19 with 7:16 remaining in half number one. That's on ESPN Radio, AM 1590, WPVL, the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. And no scoring update yet between Southwestern and North Crawford. That's on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Celebrate St. Patrick's Day in Platteville this Saturday. Drink specials at Nick's starting at 9. Corned beef and cabbage at 1906 from 11:30, and live music at the Public House at 5 this Saturday in Platteville with Nick's 1906 and the Public House. Havercamp Auto Body in Platteville, great service, quick turnaround time, and high-quality auto body repair work makes us the collision center of choice in Platteville. Call Havercamp Auto Body today. Danlinger Orthodontics in Platteville. Start your smile transformation with braces or clear aligners. Danlinger Orthodontics offers complimentary consultations and specializes in orthodontic treatment for kids, teens, and adults. Danlinger Orthodontics in Platteville. Ingersoll Plumbing and Heating in Platteville congratulates the Platteville Hillmen on a great season, especially one of their own, Myron Ryder. Ingersoll Plumbing and Heating of Platteville. Prairie Legal Solutions of Platteville guides you and your family through life's legal challenges in family law and estate planning. Compassionate in their guidance, strong in their advocacy. Curry Legal Solutions of Platteville. We'll take another timeout and we'll come back with halftime stats. 32-29. Lancaster in front of Platteville. We'll wrap up the McNett Electric halftime report after this on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 5.
Milk has been building champions for centuries. Research shows that real milk builds pregame muscle, and low-fat chocolate milk restores postgame muscle for athletes like few other beverages. That's why the pros know they're gonna need milk to fuel their performance. Learn their inspiring stories at gonnaneedmilk.com. Gonna needmilk.com. Brought to you by Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin.
Is hip pain keeping you from being active and enjoying life? Grant Regional Health Center now offers direct anterior approach hip replacement, a revolutionary surgical technique to improve mobility, decrease pain, and get you back to your favorite activities. Our specially trained surgical team utilizes advanced technology for enhanced accuracy and precision that is unique to your body. To learn more about relieving hip pain, visit grantregional.com/hip or call us at 608-723-2131. Grant Regional Health Center. Better health starts here.
In Game 5.
Wrapping up the McNett Electric halftime report on 97.7 Country WGLR, the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel, 32-29. Lancaster in front of Platteville in our Division III sectional semifinal from the Fieldhouse in Prairie du Chien. Let's look at the first half stats, courtesy of Brad Adams, who's helping me out with stats here this evening. Zach Hermson leading the way for Lancaster with 13 points. In the first half, he's the only player in double figures for Lancaster. Other contributors, Brady Schmitz has 5. Taylor Williams has 5. 3 points for Brady Mack. 2 points for Lucas Weber. 4 points for Dane Kaufman. Brody Krubel saw action but did not score for the Arrows in that first half. And for Platteville, they are led in scoring in a tie between Myron Ryder and Grady Poppy, 8 points apiece. 7 points for Braden Strait coming off the bench. 4 points for Brody Digman and 2 for Jerome Blevins. Chase Digman saw action but did not score in the first half. Both teams had 2 turnovers. Platteville has 2 3-pointers. Lancaster has 1. And from the free throw line, Platteville is 3 of 4. Lancaster is 3 of 5. Those are the first half stats. Thanking Brad Adams for that information. And we will start the second half in just a few moments. Our game today brought to you by the Dental Office in Lancaster, a trusted name for high-quality family dental care. Now accepting new patients, the Dental Office on the Square in Lancaster. Vendor Outdoors on the Square in Lancaster. Rural Mutual Agents John Raggets and Deneen Dahl with Raggets & Dahl Insurance Group, tackling all of your farm, personal business, and life insurance needs. Call them at their office in Lancaster. Culver's of Platteville, welcome to Delicious. Try their made-to-order Butterburgers and fresh frozen custard. Dine in, drive-through, or order through the app, and take your food to go. Culver's of Platteville, proud to serve the community for over 29 years. Pizzeria Uno, the Annex in the Back Bar, Southwest Wisconsin's favorite way to celebrate anytime is pizza and drinks at Pizzeria Uno and the Annex in Platteville. The Back 9 Golf Simulator in Platteville now open for the season. You can play Augusta right here in Platteville. Find the Back 9 on Facebook for details. The Back 9 Golf Simulator, Business 151 in Platteville. Kramer Grau Funeral Homes and Crematory serving Southwest Wisconsin and Lancaster, Bloomington, Cassville, Potosi, and Platteville. Kramer Grau Funeral Home and Crematory. We will begin the second half. Platteville We'll begin with the ball working from right to left as we see it for the best seat in the house in the Ayers Furniture broadcast booth, and as you see it on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Lancaster in front, 32-29. Second half now underway. Brody Digman gets the pass in the backcourt for the Hillmen. Dribbles to the left side of the paint. Now Ryder cutting towards the basket. Banks it in. Count the bucket and the foul. Myron Ryder with a statement, banking it off the glass. Cuts the lead down to 1 and an opportunity to tie it at the free throw line. Foul goes against Brady Mack. That's his first. 10 seconds into the second half. Ryder's free throw is swished. Tie game at 32. Arrows looking to answer. Dane Kaufman into the front court. Dribbles to the left elbow, out to the left corner to Brady Schmitz. Schmitz finds Hermsen, left side of the paint. Hermsen, triple team. Now Schmitz, open three, left wing. That one spit back out. Grady Poppy all over the rebound for Platteville. Pushes ahead to Digman. And Digman's pass is stolen away by Brady Mack. Schmitz on the high left side, finds Brady Mack between the rings, gives off to Hermsen on the left wing. Now to Kaufman, pulls up for three. Off the side iron, no. Brady Mack with the offensive rebound. Double teamed under the basket, trying to get back to Kaufman. Kaufman lost the handle. Blevins comes away with the steal for Platteville. Blevins in the lane, that one swatted by Hermsen. Recovered by Mack. Arrows with the ball. Tie game a minute into the second half. Taylor Williams can't get the bunny shot under the hoop. Second chance, putback is good. And a foul at that. Taylor Williams goes to the free throw line. And an and one opportunity for the Arrows. 34-32, the new score with 16:53 remaining in regulation. The foul goes against Jerome Blevins. That's his second personal, team's first of the half. Lancaster Auto Body in Lancaster, specializing in top quality collision repair, leaving your vehicle looking as good as new. Lancaster Auto Body, where they say we by accident see them at their office. And LancasterAutoBodyLLC.com. Free throws no good for Taylor Williams. Lancaster with the rebound, and then Hermsen comes away with a steal. Back the other way. Gives out to Kaufman. He's fouled under the basket as he had a pump fake. His defender bit, and he's going to go to the line. Second personal on Grady Poppy. Platteville's second team foul of the half. 16:44 remaining in the second half. 34-32. Lancaster in front. Kaufman's first free throw is knocked down. Kaufman now with 5 points on the game. Our audio stream powered by Cunis Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram of Platteville. The Cunis Service Department cares for all makes and models and is open Monday through Saturday. Head to Cunis in Platteville. Second free throw rattles in for Kaufman. 36-32, two-possession game for the Arrows. 16:40 remaining in half number 2. Also brought to you by Sloan Implement, your official John Deere dealer in Bloomington, Cuba City, Montfort, and at Sloans.com. Martin Ryder in the paint. His shot short of the rim. Jace Digman puts it in, and it toilet bowls down. Jace Digman with his first points of the contest. 2-point lead for Lancaster, 36-34. 16:15 remaining. Skips it into Kaufman, but Kaufman can't handle it. Blevins comes away with another steal. Ball given ahead to Myron Ryder. Ryder to the right elbow, finds Poppy, cutting towards the basket. His floater in the lane, rolls off the front of the rim. And Hermsen with the rebound for Lancaster. Hermsen trying to get past Digman in the front court. Nice no-look pass, nice finish off the glass for Brady Mack. 38-34, Lancaster back in front. 15:40 and counting left in the second half. Ryder charging towards the basket. Has the ball swatted from behind. Mack was there to recover, but he had 1 foot out of bounds, so the ball stays with Platteville. Hillman will inbound baseline right side. Myron Ryder set to throw it in. TriStar Pallets of Highland and TriStar Mulch of Cobb and Platteville. Beautify your home with decorative colored mulch. Give your dreaming a call. TriStar Pallets of Highland and TriStar Mulch of Cobb and Platteville, and an errant pass goes out of bounds right in front of the scores table. It'll be Lancaster ball with 15:32 remaining in the second half. Lancaster 38, Platteville 34. Carver's Hardwood Flooring. For hardwood flooring, stair installation, or refinishing needs, call Ryan Carver, the International Wood Flooring Association certified installer, sander, and finisher in the tri-state area. Carver's Hardwood Flooring in Benton. Dane Kaufman on the high right side. Dribbles to the right corner. Beats Taylor Williams, right side of the paint. Now out to the left wing to Schmitz. Schmitz to the baseline. Back out to Krubel on the left wing. Pass deflected and stolen away by Ryder. Ryder all along back the other way, and he'll lay it in on the steal and score. Myron Ryder now with 13 points on the game for the Hillmen. 15 minutes remaining. Lancaster 38, Platteville 36. Tight ball game between these two SWC rivals as Coffin loads up for three. Knocks that one down. Dane Coffin has 9 points. 5-point lead for Lancaster, 41-36, 14-42. Straight with the ball for Platteville on the right wing. Skips over to the corner to Ryder, being guarded by Hermsen. Ryder, cross-court pass, catch and shoot, three for Brody Digman. Ricochets off the front of the rim, and it's going to go out of bounds off the fingertips of Dane Kaufman. Ball stays with Platteville. Krantz Auto Parts and Krantz Hardware do it best. See Rob Krantz and the crew for full-service repair on cars and light trucks, too. Krantz Auto Parts and Krantz Hardware do it best in Fenimore. By Bus Electric, call Brian Adrian and Josh Busher. Bus Electric, Lancaster and Fenimore. People's State Bank for personal, home, business, and ag loans. Visit one of their area convenient locations or visit peoplesfinancial.com. Member FDIC. Brandon Strait misses a three from the right wing. Zach Hermsen with the rebound for Lancaster. Just over 14 minutes remaining in the second half. Lancaster 41, Platteville 36. As Taylor Williams lost the handle on the left wing, Myron Ryder with another steal back the other way, and another steal and score for Ryder. Ryder now with 15 points on the game. 3-point lead for Lancaster under 14 minutes to go. Hermsen, right wing, passes off to Taylor Williams. Williams to the baseline. Tosses to Coffin at the free throw line. He loads up for three straight ahead. Back iron, no. Williams with the rebound. Taylor Williams, another offensive board. That one no good. Ricocheted and recovered in the lane by Braden Strait. Strait pushes it to the front court. Gives off to the left corner to Ryder. Ryder driving in. Has an open teammate. That's Digman loading up for three. Side iron, no. Ball poked out of bounds. Last touch by Platteville. It'll be Lancaster ball with 13:29 remaining in the second half. Gary's Pest Control in Dickeyville. Gary's Pest Control salutes our local athletes. Gary's Pest Control with over 40 years of professional, friendly service. And SoundCloud is where you can find archived audio of our broadcast. Download the SoundCloud app and search Queen Bee Radio Sports, powered by Hertz's Ace Hardware and Home Center. Some pressure applied being in the backcourt by Platteville as Kaufman to the baseline. Puts up a floater. Back iron, no. Rebound, Digman. Digman pushes ahead to Blevins. Blevins to the left wing, now to the left corner to Ryder. Blevins gets it back. He pulls up for three. That one's off the front of the rim. And Lucas Weber clears it for Lancaster. Push ahead to Schmitz on the left wing. Reverse layup is good. They're going to say it's Brady Schmitz with the lay-in. That gives him 7 points on the game and an answer right back by Platteville. I believe that was Blevins. Actually, check that. That was Myron Ryder. He's got 17 points on the game, 43-40. Lancaster leading Platteville, 12:35 remaining. Ball deflected on the left wing, and a big collision between Ryder and Williams. Platteville comes away with the basketball. Blevins loads up for three on the right wing, and that's good. Blevins ties it up with the triple. He's got 5 points. 43-43, 12:15 to go. Hermsen. Euro step in the lane, and they're going to say he traveled. $12 remaining. Lancaster 43, Platteville 43. Amcor is a global leader in high-quality packaging solutions for consumer and healthcare products. Grow with us. Careers available at manufacturing. Visit Amcor.com for more information. Amcor in Lancaster. Three-pointer in the right corner. Bounces on top of the backboard, and it will be Lancaster ball. Shot missed by Ryder in the right corner. 12:01 to play. Tied at 43. Division III sectional semifinal. McNutt Electric in Belmont can assist with all your electrical needs, whatever the need, agricultural, commercial, or residential. Chip and his crew at McNutt Electric are on call, ready to help you. McNutt Electric in Belmont. Taylor Williams brings it into the front court for Lancaster. Gives off to the left corner. Driving in. Mack. Off the back iron, no. Taylor Williams trying to get the rebound, but Ryder comes away with it for Platteville. 2-on-2, back the other way. Ryder lost the handle on the way up. Scramble for the rebound, and Hermsen will come away with it for Lancaster. Hermsen picks up his dribble, pushes ahead to Taylor Williams. Williams passes to the left corner to Kaufman. Kaufman in the lane. Picks up his dribble, finds Mack in the corner. Now Weber loading up for three, right side of the point. Side iron, no. Offensive rebound and the putback for Hermsen. Zach Hermsen with 15. 2-point lead for Lancaster, 11-10 to go. Myron Ryder between the rings, dribbles to the left side of the point. Being guarded by Dane Kaufman. Ryder loads up for three. That one spit back out. Rebound, Taylor Williams. Williams across the timeline. Charging in on Blevins. He pulls up for a floater. That one off the back iron. No. Lucas Weber with the rebound, and he puts it back for two. Lucas Weber with 4 points for Lancaster. 4-point lead for the Arrows. 10:40 to go. Straight on the right wing. Now driving towards the basket. Shot's no good, but a foul against Lancaster will send Platteville to the line. 10:37 to play. 4-point lead for Lancaster. Both teams with 2 team fouls in the second half. It'll be the second personal on Brady Mack. Serving Southwest Wisconsin, Ramatka Heating and Cooling provides trusted heating, cooling, and ventilation services. From new construction to remodels and equipment upgrades, get reliable quality service from Ramatka Heating and Cooling. First free throw by Straight is no good. It was good, beg your pardon. First free throw was good. Second free throw, also good. Straight now with 9 points on the game, 47-45. Arrows in front of the Hillman, 10:30 to go. Hermsen across center court, being guarded by Brody Digman, gives off to Kaufman on the right wing. Kaufman being guarded by Blevins, gets a screen from Anthony Bush. Now back out to the top. Swings it over to Taylor Williams on the left wing. Williams, open lane, charging towards the basket, and he lays it in for two. Taylor Williams with 9 points. 49-45. Lancaster in front. Now a three-pointer on the left wing. That one good for Blevins. Back and forth we go in Prairie du Chien. Blevins has 8 points on the game. 49-48. Lancaster in front. Lucas Weber at the top. Dribbles to the left elbow. Finds Hermsen. And he lays it in off the glass. 17 points for Hermsen. 3-point lead for the Arrows. 51-48. 9:35 to go. Left corner three coming up for Platteville. That one rattles out. And Hermsen with the rebound. Shot missed by Jerome Blevins. Ball push ahead to Dane Kaufman in the left corner. In the lane. And lays it off the glass. Tough shot. Nice finish for Dane Kaufman. He's in double figures with 11. 53-48. Now Blevins. He lays it in with the answer. Chaos in Prairie du Chien. 53-50. Just over 9 minutes to go. Dane Kaufman on the right wing. And a timeout taken by Lancaster. It's a full timeout taken with 9:01 to play. 53-50. Arrows in front. Our game tonight brought to you by Jackie Bevan, your local State Farm insurance agent in Lancaster. If you'd like a quote on your insurance needs, give the team a call at 608-723-2323. State Farm agent Jackie Bevan, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Community First Bank, free in the communities where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank. CFBank.com, member FDIC. Papa Murphy's. Papa Murphy's is turning up the flavor with the new jalapeno popper pizza, inspired by the Party app. It's loaded with bacon, mozzarella, Hidden Valley Ranch seasoning, jalapeno ranch sauce, and cream cheese. Papa Murphy's in Platteville and Prairie du Chien. Order online at papamurphys.com. Timberman's Talents of Platteville. Call Todd Timberman to find out how you can save by going green with solar solutions. Timberman's Talents in Platteville at timbermanstalents.llc.com. Country Kitchen in Platteville introduces their Friday night seafood lineup. Fridays from 4 until 8. Choose from fish and shrimp, grilled yellowfin tuna steak, grilled garlic shrimp meals at Country Kitchen of Platteville. See you soon. Clear Reflections in Platteville, specializing in window cleaning and pressure washing. Check out their website at clearreflectionswindows.com. Coming out of the Lancaster timeout, Arrows with the ball, under 9 minutes to play. 53-50. Lancaster in front. Brady Schmitz on the high right side, gives off to Lucas Weber on the left wing. Weber to the left corner. Taylor Williams, pull up jumper, got it. Long two from the left corner, extends the lead to 5. 55-50 with 8:40 to go. Lancaster in front of the Hillman. Platteville with Ryder in the lane, and he gets that floater to drop. Myron Ryder with 19 points. 3-point lead for the Arrows. Hermsen into the front court, gives off to Dane Kaufman on the high left, being guarded by Jerome Blevins. Kaufman gets a screen from Taylor Williams to the left corner. Now back out to the left wing, picks up his dribble at the left elbow, finds Lucas Weber in the right corner. Weber going baseline, trying to lay it in. Shot's no good, but a foul will send him to the line. Stops the clock with 8:07 to play. Lancaster 55, Platteville 52. It'll be the first on Braden Strait. 13 foul to half on the Hillman. And Lucas Weber swishes the first free throw. Lucas Weber now with 5 points on the contest. Granny Electric in Platteville, specializing in residential, agricultural, and commercial wiring. Purdue Construction, repairs or maintenance you can count on. Granny Electric to make your electrical concerns go away. The second free throw is no good, but recovered by Taylor Williams in the left corner. Trying to put the shot on over Poppy, and the putback no good for Dane Kaufman. Platteville with the rebound. 4-point lead for the Arrows. 3-pointer in the left corner. Side iron, no. And nearly coming away with the rebound was Platteville, but it's going to be recovered by Lucas Weber in the left corner. Weber into the front court. Gives out to Dane Kaufman on the left corner. Kaufman picks up his dribble, finds Lucas Weber, left corner again, lobs it into Hermsen. And Hermsen double-teamed, and they will leave a foul on the floor, called against Platteville. With 7:33 to play, 56-52, Arrows in front. It'll be the 14th foul of the half and the second personal on Brody Digman. K&K Floors in Platteville, selling and installing carpet, wood, laminate, tile, sheet vinyl, and ceramic flooring. K&K Floors in Platteville, a family-owned business installing your floors for over 70 years. And the inbound pass is lobbed into the backcourt, and Taylor Williams tracks it down for the Arrows. Under 7.5 minutes to play, 4-point lead for Lancaster. Williams trying to feed Brady Mack down low, but it's stolen away by Platteville. Jerome Blevins on the left wing, now out to the left corner. Blevins gets it right back on the left wing, gets a screen from Ryder, cross-court pass to Digman. Brody Digman on the high right side, gets a screen from Poppy. Poppy loads up for three, off the back iron, no. Recovered in the right corner for the offensive board by Brody Digman. We'll get to Myron Ryder. Ryder directing traffic on the right wing. Under 7 minutes to play, Lancaster up by 4. Ryder gives off to the corner. Digman finds Blevins, left wing, left corner, Poppy. Now back to Blevins. Brody Digman on the high right side. Platteville showing patience, trying to find the right matchup. Ryder in the lane. Floater's no good. Contact and a foul against Lancaster. 6:27 to play. Lancaster 56, Platteville 52. I believe it's going to be on Zach Hermsen. That would be his second. Actually, they're saying the third on Brady Mack. Myron Ryder at the foul line. Myron Ryder with 19 points on the game to this point. Ryder's first free throw, no good, off the front of the rim. Terry Bush and the staff at Bush Insurance in Platteville wishes the best of luck to the Platteville Hillmen on their great season. Bush Insurance is a strong believer in the power of dedication to being an athlete. Ryder's second free throw is good. Myron Ryder, the first player to hit 20 points individually on the game. It's a one-possession game, 56-53, 6:22 to go. Taylor Williams on the high right side, gives off to Zach Hermsen on the right wing. Hermsen being guarded by Digman. In the paint, Euro steps, floater, ricochets off the side of the rim. Grady Poppy with the rebound for Platteville. Back down the floor. Nice Euro step, nice move, nice put off the glass for Grady Poppy. Grady Poppy now in double figures with 10. 1-point lead for Lancaster, 56-55, 5:50 to go. Dane Kaufman on the high right side. Kaufman between the rings, skips it over to Hermsen, right side of the paint. Hermsen lost the handle, but recovered. Now the ball poked away by Ryder, and it's stolen away by Platteville. Ryder back the other way, and his lay-in's good. Platteville now in front, 57-56, 5:25 to go. Ball in the left corner to Brady Mack. Now straight ahead three, coming up for Schmitz. That one spit back out, offensive rebound for Mack. Count the bucket and the foul. Goodness gracious, what a game. 15 followed a half. Brady Mack puts the Arrows back in front. He's now got 7 points. The foul goes against Jerome Blevins. That's his third. And the free throw is made by Brady Mack. Brady Mack now with 8 points on the game. Brady Mack checks out. Brody Krubel back in for the Arrows. 2-point lead for Lancaster, 59-57. Ryder into the front court for Platteville. Lost the handle, and it's stolen away by Dane Kaufman. Kaufman back down the floor. Trying to lay it in. That one too strong. The putback is good for Brady Schmitz. Brady Schmitz with 9. Back to a 4-point lead for Lancaster. On the left corner, Jerome Blevins out to the top to Digman. Swings it over to Straight in the right corner. Straight to the right elbow. Lost the handle. Blevins keeps it alive. And Coach Hoosier calls a timeout to keep the possession for Platteville. 4:44 remaining. Lancaster 61, Platteville 57, a 30-second stop. That'll give us a chance to tell you that our game is brought to you by Rosemeyer Management. They'll design a plan for your unique retirement. Their experts at Rosemeyer Management will answer all your questions, even if you're uncertain about what questions to ask. Check out their website at rosemeyermg.com. Niles Farm Tire Service in Platteville congratulates the Platteville boys basketball team on a great season. At Niles Tire, they know there's no downtime in farming. Niles Service, the little dealer with big wheels. Wiggins Appliance Store in Platteville, your local source for name brand appliances and mattresses. Wiggins Appliance congratulates the Platteville boys basketball team on a great season and wishes all student athletes good luck and success. Delta 3 Engineering, they've got every angle covered for all civil, municipal, structural, and wastewater engineering and surveying with grant writing provided. Delta 3 Engineering, Platteville and Dubuque, and at delta3eng.biz. Tyler Dictanis with you with the best seat in the house in the Ayers Furniture broadcast booth on 97.7 Country WGLR FM, Platteville, Lancaster, Dubuque, and Galena. 61-57, 4:35 remaining. Lancaster in front, Platteville with the ball. Jerome Blevins on the left wing. Crossover dribble on Hermson, gives off to the top to Brody Digman. Digman, right side of the paint, finds Blevins, all alone, off the glass. Blevins now has 12 for the Hillmen. 2-point lead for Lancaster, 4:15 to go. Taylor Williams on the high right side, dribbles to the right corner, hands off to Schmitz. Schmitz to the right wing, switches to the left hand, finds Dane Coffin on the left wing. Coffin to the free throw line, now picks up his dribble at the top of the arc, gives off to Schmitz on the left wing. Beats Hermson at the left elbow. Hermson trying to drive in on Digman, kicks it over to the left corner to Krubel, gives back to Schmitz on the left wing. Cross-court pass. Tommy thought about going for a steal, but Kaufman will dribble it to the right side of the paint. Kaufman to Hermson. Hermson double teamed, gives back to Kaufman. Kaufman driving in, nearly lost the handle. Duck under move, off the glass and in for 2. Dane Kaufman with 13. Lancaster in front, 63-59, 3.5 minutes to play. Myron Ryder on the right corner. Ryder driving into the paint. Lost his footing, and a blocking foul called against Lancaster. I believe they're going to whistle up Brody Krubel with the foul. That'll be the team's 4th for Lancaster. Krubel checks out. Lucas Weber checks in. Brady Mack back in the game. That'll send Brady Schmitz to the bench. Doolittle's in Lancaster, eat, drink, and be Irish this coming Tuesday at Doolittle's. The kitchen is open for corned beef, cabbage, and Reubens from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. For the full menu, takeout, and green beverages at Doolittle's on the Square in Lancaster. It now gets into Jerome Blevins. He's met by Zach Hermson on the high left wing. Closing in on 3 minutes to play. 4-point lead for the Arrows. Three-pointer by Straight. Off the front of the rim. Hermson clears it for Lancaster. Hermson pushes ahead to Mack. Mack double team left side of the paint. Cross-court pass to Weber. Weber driving in the lane. His shot's no good. Offensive rebound and putback is good for Taylor Williams. Taylor Williams with 13. 65-59, Lancaster in front. 2:43 to go. Myron Ryder on the high right side. Ryder with a crossover dribble. Ball deflected by Hermsen. Goes into the backcourt. Blevins chases it down for Platteville. Blevins on top of the PDC logo at center court. Switches from the left to the right hand. Driving right side of the paint. Way up. Ricochets off the top of the rim. And Taylor Williams with the rebound. His feet inside to Brady Mack. Pump fake. That one rolls off the front of the rim. How did that one not fall? Platteville with the rebound. Myron Ryder. Euro steps in the lane. His finger rolls off the front of the rim. Taylor Williams with the rebound. Nice feed, nice finish off the glass for Zach Hermsen. 2 minutes to play. Lancaster 67, Platteville 59. Arrow fans coming to their feet. On the high left side and a reaching called on Dane Kaufman. That'll be the second personal on Dane Kaufman. Both teams now with 5 fouls in the second half. 1:50 to play. Lancaster 67, Platteville 59. Ball thrown into the backcourt to Brody Digman. Digman to the right elbow, skips it over to the corner. Blevins loads up for 3. That one's short. That one partially deflected by Hermsen. And Taylor Williams with the ball for Lancaster. Williams finds Lucas Weber on the high right side. Now back to Williams. Williams trying to feed Hermsen down low. Trying to wrestle away for the ball. Are they going to say hell ball? They're going to say a foul on the floor against the Hillman. 1:29 to play. 67-59. And a timeout taken. It's a full timeout taken by Lancaster. 1:29 to play. Lancaster 67, Platteville 59. Arrow Towing in Lancaster proudly supports the Lancaster Flying Arrows and wishes all Lancaster student athletes good luck this season. Had an accident or unexpected breakdown? Arrow Towing in Lancaster is there to help you out. Just call 608-732-5881. Les Mack Automotive in Lancaster for Chevy, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, or Ford. You can count on over 50 years of trusted hometown service. Because at Les Mack, you always get more from less. Zippy's Brass Rail in Lancaster serving lunch specials daily. Or get one of Zippy's famous burgers, Zippy's Brass Rail, just off the square in Lancaster. Legion Oil congratulates the Lancaster basketball team on their fantastic season. With locations in Lancaster, 2 in Platteville, Oxford, Rui, Glen Haven, Janesville, and Blue Mounds. Legion Oil, your energy neighbor. Skyline Homes in Lancaster congratulates the Lancaster Flying Arrow basketball team on a great season. The team at Skyline wishes all area student athletes good luck and success this year. Downtown Liquors in Lancaster congratulates the Lancaster Flying Arrows boys basketball team. Downtown Liquors in Lancaster for your after-the-game refreshments and snacks. Redview Estates manufactured housing community in Lancaster just south of McDonald's is affordable living at its best. Redview congratulates the Lancaster Flying Arrows on an incredible season. Go Flying Arrows. Southwest Health, over 24 specialty services and more than 50 specialists. You got a specialized care without traveling far from home. Learn more about their specialty services at southwesthealth.org. The inbound gets into Zach Hermsen, but he's quickly fouled by Platteville. It'll be team foul number 7 on the Hillman. And a 1-on-1 coming up for Zach Hermsen. Zach Hermsen with 19 points on the game. Shooting 79% from the foul line during the regular season. And his first free throw is swished. Makes it a 9-point lead for the Arrows with 1:27 to play. Majestic View Dairy in Lancaster, from the farm to your fridge. They produce milk for delicious and nutritious beverages and foods. Learn more at Majestic View Classroom on Facebook. Second free throw, no good, but the ball taken back by Hermsen. And Hermsen holds on to the ball and is quickly fouled by Braden Strait. 1:21 to play. Lancaster up by 9, 68-59. Hermsen back at the line. Hermsen with 20 points. Was 1 of 2 on his last trip. He gets the first free throw to go to earn himself another. Grant Regional Health Center's ortho team, Dr. Brad Binsfeld and Nate Stocco, PAC, provide exceptional care for sports-related injuries. Grant Regional Health Center, better health starts here. Hermsen's free throw, spit back out. Still stays a 10-point lead for Lancaster. 69-59, 1:17 to go. Myron Ryder quickly lost the handle. Are they going to say a foul on the floor? It'll be team foul number 6. It'll be the second on Hermsen. Myron Ryder inbounding baseline right side for Platteville. Inbound gets into Grady Poppy in the corner, and Ryder lost the handle, goes to his knee, finds Grady Poppy loading up for three. Airball left side of the rim, offensive rebound. Now Blevins loads up for three. Side iron, no. Ryder with the offensive rebound, and that one rejected from behind by Taylor Williams. A minute one to play, 69-59. Arrows in front. And now what's the call here? They're going to say a technical. And they say the foul's on Lucas Weber. Didn't see exactly what transpired there, but 1:01 to play. 69-59. Myron Ryder at the foul line gets the first to go. Warco Transportation for employment opportunities. When you're planning your next getaway, visit warcotransportation.com. Warco Transportation of Bloomington. By Vondra Ag Service, see Brady Vondra, your local agronomic supplier, and Beck's Hybrids dealer in Platteville and Livingston. Vondra Ag Service. Ryder's second free throw is good. 69-61, and because of the technical, Platteville gets the ball back. Laley Center Monroe. Call your local dairy automation specialist, Jordan Wilson, at Laley Center Monroe. Inbound gets into the backcourt to Brody Digman. Digman to the right wing, under a minute to go. Straight, gives out to Blevins. Blevins finds an open teammate in the left corner. That's Ryder. Euro step, lays it in. 48.5 seconds remaining. 69-63. Lancaster in front, it's a full stop, but we'll keep it here. 2-possession game. Arrows will have the ball coming out of the timeout. Tonight's game brought to you by Tim Slack Auction Realty. See Tim, Kathy, or Chase today to buy or sell your business, farm, and home, or book an auction. Tim Slack Auction Realty, Fenimore, and Lancaster. Celebrate St. Patrick's Day in Platteville this Saturday. Drink specials at Nick's starting at 9. Corned beef and cabbage at 1906 from 11:30. And live music at the Public House at 5 this Saturday in Platteville with Nick's, 1906, and the Public House. Also brought to you by Edward Jones Reeves Wealth Management in Platteville. Anytime Roofing. Visit AnytimeRoofingWI.com to see how Anytime Roofing can help you with your next roofing or siding project. Applied Micro, your computer and networking specialist in Platteville, Dodgeville, and AppliedMicro.biz. Lyle Financial Group in Platteville. TriStar Pallets of Highland and TriStar Mulch of Cobb, Platteville, and Richland Center. Billing Electric Service and PE Pump Service in Montfort. Edward Jones Reeves Wealth Management in Platteville. Arter Brothers Creamery in Boscobel, Fritz's Burner Service in Darlington. Coming out of the timeout, 48.5 seconds remaining. Lancaster 69, Platteville 63. Inbound gets into Dane Coffin, and Coffin's immediately fouled by Blevins. And Coffin goes to the line. Blevins now with his fourth foul. That's team foul number 9, still a 1-and-1. Also brought to you by Garthwaite Real Estate and New Home Construction, McEwen Landscaping Services in Blanchardville, Sarner's Oil Company of Warren, Illinois, First Response Excavation and Grading of Bloomington. Coffin knocks down the first free throw. That's a huge one to make it a 3-possession game. 47.1 seconds left. Northland Buildings, contact Joe Ryder to get a quality Northland building built tough for the Northland. Coffin's second free throw is good. Lancaster 71, Platteville 63, 45 seconds left. Myron Ryder quickly down the floor, in the lane. Floater off the front of the rim, no good. Scramble for the rebound. Grady Poppy gets it back, and he gets the putback bucket to go. Inbound pass gets into Dane Coffin, and Coffin is immediately fouled. 33.9, and I believe it's on Myron Ryder. Myron Ryder guilty of his first personal. Dane Coffin back at the line. It's a double bonus free throw as Coffin goes to the line with 15 points on the game. Century 21 affiliated in basketball. See Bobby Joe, Hans Allison, and Richard Crowley Real Estate needs Century 21 in basketball. The first free throw made for Kaufman. 72-65. 33.9 seconds left. Anytime Roofing. Visit AnytimeRoofingWI.com to see how Anytime Roofing can help you with your next roofing or siding project. Dane Coffin's second free throw off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound Grady Poppy gives off to Myron Ryder. 30 seconds left, 72-65, Lancaster in front. Poppy loading up for three on the right wing. Back iron, no. Coffin with the rebound, and a tie-up for the basketball with Ryder. Jump ball called. Possession arrow pointing to Lancaster. 23 seconds left. 72-65. Lancaster trying to hang on and go to the sectional final on Saturday. Ball lobbed into Hermsen. Hermsen gets fouled across the timeline by Grady Poppy. It'll be the fourth on Grady Poppy. Double bonus again for Lancaster, so 2 free throws coming up for Hermsen. Hermsen has 21 on the game. West End Salvage of Lancaster sees Junkyard Joe Krantz and the West End Salvage team for recycling as well as construction and demolition waste too. West End Salvage of Lancaster. Hermsen gets the first. Hermsen now has 22. Northland Buildings, the Melby Funeral Home and Crematory in Platteville. Russell offices in Platteville, Dodgeville, Cuba City, and Darlington. Brian's Auto Body and Paint Specialist. The pros at Brian's gets the job done right. For unexpected dings or major repair projects, head to Brian's Auto Body and Paint in Lancaster. Second free throw also good for Hermsen. 9-point lead for the Arrows. 17 seconds left. Ryder trying to draw contact, gets the bucket to go, and a timeout taken by Platteville. 14.1 seconds remaining. Lancaster 74. Platteville 67. Our game brought to you by Breckler Insurance Group. For all your insurance needs, see Steve Landusky at Breckler Insurance in Fenimore. Breckler Insurance serving Southwest Wisconsin for over 95 years. WCC Brands Custom Apparel in Kieler and at WCC-brands.com. Colakers Golf and Grill in Cuba City and at ColakersGolfandGrill.com. Applied Micro, your computer networking specialist in Platteville, Dodgeville, and AppliedMicro.bic. Veterinary Associates of Hazel Green and Galena. Lyle Financial Group in Platteville. Hermsen's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington and Hermsen's Ace Hardware at the bottom of Main in Platteville. See Hermsen's for the perfect paint for your next project. Hermsen's Ace Hardware in Bloomington and Platteville. Tyler Dornick, your Edward Jones financial advisor in Lancaster. See Tyler Dornick at 170 North Washington Street in Lancaster or online at edwardjones.com/Tyler-Dornick. Also sponsored by Avercamp Auto Body in Platteville. Great service, quick turnaround time, and high-quality auto body repair. Makes them the collision center of choice in Platteville. Call Avercamp Auto Body today. Going out of the timeout in a buzzer will stop the play. And official going to the scores table. Clock shows 12.8 seconds remaining. Lancaster 74, Platteville 67. After the game, we'll have the Tri-State Roofing LLC post-game show. We'll pick out the Tri-Core Turning Point, West End Salvage Scrap for the game, and Hermsen's Ace Hardware MVP. As Taylor Williams set to throw it in, they put 14.1 back on the clock. Taylor Williams looking for someone to pass to. Court pressure being applied by Platteville, and Hermsen followed by one of three, Hillman. Stops clock with 11.4. Hermsen back at the line, 23 points on the game. It's the second on Myron Ryder. Hermsen at the line. First free throw, no good. Denlinger Orthodontics in Platteville. Start your smile transformation with braces or clear aligners. Denlinger Orthodontics offers complimentary consultations and specializes in orthodontic treatment for kids, teens, and adults. Denlinger Orthodontics in Platteville. The second free throw is drained by Hermsen. 75-67, 8-point lead. Ryder pulls up for three on the right wing. Back iron, no. 6 seconds left. Taylor Williams with the rebound. And the Arrows will dribble it out. Lancaster, a game away from state. The Arrows take down Platteville 75-67. The Arrows improve to 19-9 on the campaign. They await the winner of Watertown Luther Prep and Lake Mills. On Saturday afternoon, we'll have that game right here on 97.7 Country WGLR and on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. The Hillman season comes to an end with a record of 18-10, and the seniors playing their final game in a Platteville uniform. Myron Ryder and Jerome Blevins. Coming up next, the Tri-State Roofing LLC post-game show for their Tri-Core Turning Point, West End Salvage Scrap of the game, and Hermsen's Ace Hardware MVP. Ingersoll Plumbing and Heating in Platteville congratulates the Platteville Hillmen on a great season, especially one of their own. Myra Ryder, Ingersoll Plumbing and Heating of Platteville. And by Carey Legal Solutions of Platteville, guiding you and your family through life's legal challenges in family law and estate planning, compassionate in their guidance, strong in their advocacy. Carey Legal Solutions of Platteville. Coming up next, our post-game show. Your final score, 75-67. Arrows over the Hillmen. Coming up next on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 6.
Are high bank fees draining your wallet? It's time for a change.
At People's State Bank, they believe in low fees that put you first.
Tired of being charged for using your debit card, sneaky paper statement fees, or monthly maintenance fees?
With People's State Bank's People's Checking Account, those fees are a thing of the past.
Worried about ATM fees?
At People's State Bank, they reimburse you for up to 3 ATM fees per month. They work hard to keep your money where it belongs, in your pocket.
Make the switch to People's State Bank today. Visit a branch near you or peoplesfinancial.com. Member FDIC.
As your American Family Insurance agent in Lancaster, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing's wrong. This is Bradley Prairie, agent at Bradley Prairie Agency, LLC. Call me at 608-723-2990, and let's talk about your insurance needs today. Contact Bradley Prairie, agent at Bradley Prairie Agency, LLC at 608-723-2990 today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
American Family Insurance.
In Game 6.
The Lancaster Flying Arrows win the rubber match against the Platteville Hillmen to advance to the sectional final, 75-67. The final score from the Fieldhouse in Prairie du Chien. Our game today brought to you by the Dental Office in Lancaster, a trusted name for high-quality family dental care, now accepting new patients. The Dental Office on the Square in Lancaster. Bender Outdoors on the Square in Lancaster. Rural Mutual Agents John Raggeds and Deneen Dahl with Raggeds Dahl Insurance Group. Tackling all of your farm, personal, business, and life insurance needs. Call them at their office in Lancaster. Amcor is a global leader in high-quality packaging solutions for consumer and healthcare products. Grow with us. Careers available in manufacturing. Visit amcor.com for more information. Amcor in Lancaster. Serving Southwest Wisconsin, Ramadka Heating and Cooling provides trusted heating, cooling, and ventilation services. From new construction to remodels and equipment upgrades, get reliable quality service from Ramadka Heating and Cooling. Jackie Bevan, your local State Farm insurance agent in Lancaster. If you'd like a quote for your insurance needs, give them a call at 608-723-2323. State Farm agent Jackie Bevan. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Community First Bank, free in the communities where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank, cfbank.com. Member FDIC. McNutt Electric in Belmont can assist with all your electrical needs, whatever the need, agricultural, commercial, or residential. Chip and his crew at McNutt Electric are on call, ready to help you. McNutt Electric in Belmont and by Clairbank with 3 convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin. Our Tri-State Roofing LLC postgame show will try to catch up with Brian Knapp of the Lancaster Flying Arrows and hopefully Zach Hermson and maybe a couple other players as well, as part of our Tri-State Roofing LLC postgame show coming up next on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 7.
Hey, John, why so glum?
I just got let go. The company's downsizing. This is the 3rd time in the last 2 years. I'm done with this.
Have you thought about My Computer Career? I've heard they can train you for a career in IT in just a few months, including cybersecurity and the basics of AI. And you don't need prior training or experience. Now that's a recession-resistant career.
Wow, thanks. I'll check them out.
Go to mycomputercareer.edu and take the free career evaluation. Mycomputercareer.edu, an Elite CompTIA certification partner. Financial aid is available to those who qualify, including VA benefits.
Amy Cox did something smart. She saved hundreds on auto insurance switching to Progressive. And with that money, she decided to treat herself to an anti-aging red light mask. Will she look like a horror movie villain every night? Yes. Will her boyfriend Kevin be scarred for life? That's certainly a risk. But it's Amy's savings, and if she's willing to risk her relationship for smooth, wrinkle-free skin, well, bye-bye, Kevin. Switch and see if you could save with Progressive and treat yourself. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
In Game 7.
Lancaster Flying Arrows the winner over Platteville, 75-67. The Arrows advance to the sectional final on Saturday afternoon, where they will take on Lake Mills. Lake Mills victorious over Watertown Luther Prep, 68-58. We'll have that game on 97.7 Country WGLR and on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Our Rally Cheese pregame coverage set for 12:40 tip-off for 1 o'clock. Basketball tonight brought to you by Papa Murphy's. Papa Murphy's is turning up the flavor with new jalapeno popper pizza inspired by the Party app. It's loaded with bacon, mozzarella, Hidden Valley Ranch seasoning, jalapeno ranch sauce, and cream cheese. Papa Murphy's in Platteville and Prairie du Chien. Order online at papamurphys.com. Timmerman's Talents of Platteville. Call Todd Timmerman to find out how you can save by going green with solar solutions. Timmerman's Talents of Platteville and Timmerman's Talents LLC.com. Country Kitchen in Platteville introduces their Friday night seafood lineup. Fridays from 4 until 8. Choose from fish, fish and shrimp, grilled yellowfin, tuna steak, grilled garlic shrimp meals at Country Kitchen of Platteville. See you soon. Clear Reflections in Platteville, specializing in window cleaning and pressure washing. Check out their website at clearreflectionswindows.com. Granny Electric in Platteville, specializing in residential, agricultural, and commercial wiring. For new construction, repairs, or maintenance, you can count on Granny Electric to make your electrical concerns go away. And by K&K Floors in Platteville, selling and installing carpet, wood, laminate, tile, sheet, vinyl, and ceramic flooring. K&K Floors in Platteville, a family-owned business installing your floors for over 70 years. Trying to track down Coach Brian Knapp and a few Lancaster players as the gym is looking like a mosh pit of flying arrows on the right side and Platteville on the left. We'll see if we can track down some players for some post-game thoughts as Lancaster advances to Saturday's sectional final. Over the Platteville Hillman, 75-67. Our post-game show coming up next on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 8.
Hello, Dr. Matt here from Cuba City Family Dental. Something we take pride in is having 3 state-of-the-art facilities in Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington. Our investment in the latest technology and innovative services allows us to provide top-notch dental care to our area families. Take control of your oral health and make an appointment with our team, and let's make your smile the best it can be. Contact Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental now, and let's start this journey together. Keep smiling, Tri-States.
Whether you are mowing, grading, or just taking care of your property, you need the proven reliability of #1 selling Kubota compact tractors to help you get it all done right. Stop by Ritchie Implement Equipment with 0% financing available or save up to $37.50 now through February 28th. See Ritchie's or go to KubotaUSA.com. See them or go to KubotaUSA.com/disclaimers for full disclaimer. Ritchie Implement in Cobb, Barnaville, Darlington, and Lancaster. In Game 8.
75-67, Lancaster the winner over Platteville in our Division III sectional semifinal from the Fieldhouse in Prairie du Chien. We'll catch up with Coach Brian Knapp and hopefully a few players as well. We'll have those right here on 97.7 Country WGLR. You'll be able to watch the interviews as well on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Legion Oil congratulates all teams on their fantastic seasons with locations in Lancaster, 2 in Platteville, Montfort, Rui, Glen Haven, Janesville, and Blue Mounds. Legion Oil, your energy leader. Terry Bush and the staff at Bush Insurance in Platteville wishes best of luck to the Platteville Hillmen and congratulates them on a great season. Bush Insurance, a strong believer in the power of dedication to being an athlete. Rosemeyer Management will design a plan for your unique retirement. Their experts will answer all your questions, even if you're uncertain about what questions to ask. Check out their website at rosemeyermg.com. Niles Farm Tire Service in Platteville congratulates the Platteville Hillman boys basketball team on a great season. At Niles Tire, they know there's no downtime in farming. Niles Tire Service, little dealer with big wheels. And we'll bring in Coach Brian Knapp. Yep, Coach, come over on this side. We'll get you on our Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel as well. Coach, thanks for joining us. Congratulations on the win. My, oh my, was this a gritty basketball game back and forth? Much like you anticipated it was going to be when we were talking during our pregame interview. Initial thoughts coming off the win here tonight?
I'm trying to calm down right now, but they left it on the floor. Both teams did, so and that's a fun game to be involved in. Whoops, sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. This was a game of momentum swings, and when I was talking with Mike Hoosier during our pregame interview, he mentioned that, the momentum swings, especially in these matchups, they can swing very violently at times. You guys got out to a strong start, a 14-2 run. Platteville gets their way back, chips away, and takes the lead at a few different times, especially late in the first half. Talk about the things that went right at the start of the game and the things that went Platteville's way in the later part of the first half.
Well, I guess we'll talk about us. We started off hot, and like you said, we took a 14-2 lead, and that momentum, that enthusiasm and excitement carried through the game. We knew that there'd be some up and down basketball, and we're not accustomed to playing this deep in the playoffs, but the atmosphere was a blast, and excited for kids, community, and everybody involved.
Yeah, no doubt about it. A game away from state. You'll be taking on Lake Mills on Saturday. As far as preparation for Lake Mills, a quick turnaround, essentially 36 hours or so from now is when that game will be played. How much preparation did you do on the potential opponents down the line? Obviously, a lot of attention goes to Platteville, but obviously playing a familiar opponent that has to play in your favor, knowing exactly what their strengths and weaknesses are.
Yeah, playing Platteville, like you said, we played them twice throughout the year, and we watch film on them all year just because they're playing opponents that we play. And Lake Mills is going to be a different animal, a different beast probably than what we face tonight. And I know this group of kids, all of them, coaches, they want more, so we're not going to just settle for going to Oregon and playing Oregon. We're going to Oregon to play our best.
Yeah, no doubt about it. The Tricor Turning Point brought to you by Tricor Insurance. Insurance plans built for you, your family, and your business. Contact Tricor Insurance today. Let's talk about the, final 4 minutes of the game where, you guys were able to get some clutch free throws down the home stretch, kind of similar to what we saw in Mineral Point on Saturday night. What things kind of swung the momentum officially in your favor in the latter part of the second half to get the win tonight?
Like you said, we made free throws, and we knew we scouted, we were ready for their press, and we knew what they were kind of going to do. And it came down when you have a lead and they're going to foul. It comes down to going to the free throw line, being confident, and making those shots when you go there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Should be a heck of a game coming up on Saturday. We'll have that on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Coach, go enjoy this win, and good luck on Saturday.
Thank you much. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Brian Knapp, head coach of the Lancaster Flying Arrows, joining us on our post-game show. We'll see if we can catch up with Zach Hermson and a couple other players as well.
Did I send them to you?
No, you sent them our way. Yep. Yeah, if we could get Zach and maybe Taylor as well. All right, awesome. Thank you, Coach. So, Coach Knapp going to help out with our post-game duties here tonight. Basketball brought to you by Wagon's Appliance Store in Platteville, your local source for name-brand appliances and mattresses. Wagon's Appliance congratulates the Platteville boys basketball team on a great season and wishes all student-athletes good luck and success this year. Delta 3 Engineering, they've got every angle covered for all civil, municipal, structural, and wastewater engineering and surveying with grant writing provided. Delta 3 Engineering in Platteville and Dubuque, and at delta3eng.biz. Doolittle's in Lancaster. Eat, drink, and be Irish this coming Tuesday at Doolittle's. The kitchen is open for corned beef, cabbage, and Reubens from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. with the full menu, takeout, and green beverages at Doolittle's on the Square in Lancaster. Arrow Towing in Lancaster proudly supports Lancaster Flying Arrows and wishes all the Lancaster student-athletes good luck this season. Had an accident or an unexpected breakdown? Arrow Towing in Lancaster is there to help you out. Just call 608-732-5881. Les Mack Automotive in Lancaster. For Chevy, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, or Ford, you can count on over 50 years of trusted hometown service, because at Les Mack, you always get more from less. Zippy's Brass Rail in Lancaster, serving lunch specials daily, or get one of Zippy's famous burgers. Zippy's Brass Rail just off the Square in Lancaster. We'll take a quick time out. I know Coach Knapp is trying to track down a few players to send up our way, so we'll take a break and see if we can get them for you on our Tri-State Roofing LLC postgame show. Lancaster the winner over Platteville 75-67. More on our postgame show after this on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 9.
Speeding and reckless driving are leading causes of injuries and deaths on Wisconsin roadways. Whether you're an athlete or a spectator, control your drive on our streets, county roads, and highways to keep all travelers safe. Don't speed. Don't be reckless. Zero in Wisconsin. Together, we can save lives. This message from the Queen Bee Radio family of stations and the WIAA.
From the opening kickoff to the fifth quarter, Badgers are in it together. And being a season ticket holder means more than just a seat on Saturdays. In 2026, Wisconsin football season tickets start at just $2.55 and come packed with benefits built for our most loyal fans. Get exclusive access to tickets for the season opener versus Notre Dame at Lambeau Field, year-round merchandise savings, complimentary tickets, and more. 2026 season tickets are on sale now. Visit uwbadgers.com or call 1-800-GO-BADGERS.
In Game 9.
Tri-State Roofing LLC postgame show on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel, 75-67. Lancaster the winner over Platteville. And we are joined by the Herbst's Ace Hardware MVP, Zach Hermson of the Lancaster Flying Arrows, leading the team in scoring with 24 points on the game. Zach, congrats on the win. How does this one feel?
Feels huge. One goal closer to our final one of going to state, so it's been a great ride. Common opponent we played here tonight. We knew it wasn't going to be a blowout like the first two games, so we just had to weather the storm, stay strong throughout.
Yeah, kind of a weird week because no school this week for you guys, so It kind of took you guys out of kind of your usual routine, and probably not the most ideal time for that to happen during spring break. But talk about the focus of this team. Obviously you got shot lights out at Mineral Point, trying to carry the momentum into tonight's game. It was a strong start for you guys, 14-2 run to open things up before Platteville kind of chipped away at the lead in the latter part of the first half. Talk about the things that went right for you guys here tonight.
Defensive rebounding I thought was huge. We didn't give up a whole lot of offensive rebounds for them. Getting out, and we didn't get a lot of transition points tonight, which is one thing we kind of thrive on throughout the season. But we got it slowed down in the half court. We did a great job of slowing it down, getting into the hoop, getting shots we want. And we also got a lot of offensive rebounds. Brady Mack came up huge on those. Taylor got a lot of them too for putbacks that resulted in fouls or layups.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And one of the things that really stood out in this game for me was just how fast-paced and Coach Mike Hoosier of Platteville said this during our pregame interview about how violent the swings are in momentum, where, again, you had a strong start to begin. Platteville works their way back. You guys had a 3-point lead at the half, and almost immediately, 10 seconds into it, Myron Ryder hits an and one to tie things up right away, and basically a new game from there. Talk about what it's like weathering those storms. And obviously this team has had a lot of momentum swings and some adversity during parts of the season. What things have been going right for you guys to overcome those, especially in a game of this magnitude?
Staying together, slowing it down also offensively, where we knew that they want to go fast, so we made sure to stay slow on our end and make them play our type of game and not us fall into their type of speed.
All right, excellent. And then looking ahead to Saturday, you guys will be playing Lake Mills. They got the win over Watertown Luther Prep. How much do you know about Lake Mills and what's going to be the focus for you guys heading into the matchup on Saturday afternoon?
I know they got a lot of good shooters. They got a really good point guard leading the charge in Tyler Woolen. Brady Benish, guy I played with 15U AAU with freshman year. So I know a couple of them, but they're all solid. They're not, I wouldn't say they're huge size, but they got some size to them as well.
Yep, and talk about how important this goal was tonight. Obviously, winning the first regional title in 38 years on Saturday against Mineral Point. Now you guys are on the doorstep of state. You guys are trying to manifest that final goal. Now that's staring you guys in the face. What's the mood like in the locker room? What's the focus like for you guys heading into the matchup on Saturday?
A lot of upbeat energy. I'd say we're not always the most serious team, but we come serious in times where we need to be. We're just staying together, though. Make sure we stay together through tomorrow. We'll get practice in tomorrow, get a prep before we go up to Oregon for Saturday's game.
Yeah, it should be a heck of a matchup. We're looking forward to it.
Yes,
we'll have it on Saturday afternoon. Congrats on the win. Go enjoy it. Good luck on Saturday.
Thank you.
Yep, that's Zach Hermson, the Herbst's Ace Hardware MVP. Yeah, if you could send up Taylor, that'd be awesome. Yep, and we'll see if we can get Taylor Williams up here as well. Our Herbst's Ace Hardware MVP, Zach Hermson, with 24 points on the game to lead the scoring for the Flying Arrows tonight. Our game also brought to you by Allegiant Oil, congratulating the Lancaster basketball team on their fantastic season with locations in Lancaster, 2 in Platteville, in also Montfort, Rui, Glen Haven, Janesville, and Blue Mounds. Allegiant Oil, your energy neighbor. Skyline Homes in Lancaster congratulates the Lancaster Flying Arrows basketball team on a great season. The team at Skyline wishes all area student athletes good luck and success this year. We're now joined by Taylor Williams of the Flying Arrows. Taylor on the game at 13 points. Taylor, congrats on the win. How does this one feel?
Great. It feels great. Being a conference rival, I mean, you gotta love it.
playing a familiar opponent, playing in a familiar venue, probably about as ideal as it gets as far as playing a game that you guys haven't really seen and haven't seen obviously in your lifetimes, as it happened in my lifetime, to be honest as well. But talk about the magnitude of this game, the environment that you guys played in tonight. Was this what you guys envisioned happening this evening?
Yes. We came and took it right to them right away. We were up like 14-2, and we were ready to go right from the get-go. Our defense and our defensive rebounding was great, and we just pushed the tempo. They like to play fast, and so do we. So we took it to them.
Yeah, I was talking with Coach Knapp for our pregame interview, and I asked him, what things do you take away from the first two matchups between these two teams? And he basically said, just throw them out the window because some weird and wonky stuff happened in those things. So talk about the focus heading into this one. Obviously, blowouts in both matchups, one for either side. So as far as preparation mentally and what you're expecting to see, how different was this game to prepare for?
We were super focused. We watched a lot of film on them still, just kind of catching up. They've also been on a run. They've won like 13 of the last 14 games. Right. But I mean, we're turning that page too, and we're rewriting the script. So we're turning that page as well. So yeah.
Yep, I asked Zach this question as well. The momentum swings in this game. You mentioned the 14-2 lead to open things up. Momentum was on your side. Platteville chips their way late in the first half. Had a 3-point lead at the half, and almost immediately to begin the second half, Myron Ryder gets an and one to tie things up at 35. Talk about what it's like navigating those momentum swings in this type of environment. The crowd was jam-packed. This is probably the most electric basketball environment that we've had all season long. And, you guys have had to weather quite a few storms this year. What was it like weathering this one tonight?
We just stayed calm. I feel like we have so much experience. We have a bunch of seniors that don't want to be done yet, and we really took it to them tonight.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And you guys will be playing Lake Mills on Saturday afternoon. We'll have it on 97.7 Country WGLR on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. A quick turnaround. Obviously, I think that's what you guys want. Just want to keep that momentum going. What are the things you guys are looking to tighten up and have go your way coming up on Saturday?
Just staying smart. Got to watch some film on them. Don't really know what they're about, but yeah, just staying smart and keep it going.
All right, should be a heck of a game. We're looking forward to it. Thanks a lot for joining us, Taylor. Good luck on Saturday. Yep, Taylor Williams joining us on our postgame show as Lancaster gets the win over Platteville tonight, 75-67. Basketball tonight sponsored by Downtown Liquors in Lancaster. Congratulating Lancaster Flying Arrows team on a great season. Downtown Liquors in Lancaster for your after-the-game refreshments and snacks. Meadowview Estates manufactured housing community in Lancaster just south of McDonald's is affordable living at its best. Meadowview congratulates the Lancaster Flying Arrows on an incredible season. Go Flying Arrows. Southwest Health, with over 24 specialty services and more than 50 specialists, you can have specialized care without traveling far from home. Learn more at their specialty services at southwesthealth.org. And by Majestic View Dairy of Lancaster, from the farm to your fridge, they produce milk for delicious and nutritious beverages and foods. Learn more at Majestic View Classroom on Facebook. And now we're joined by Dane Kaufman. 16 points on the game for the Flying Arrows tonight. Big contributor, and congrats on the win. First off, what's it like getting this win on this floor against that team?
They're a really good team. So like to get it here where we don't really play full games here. Like Prairie obviously is like, so like playing a full game here is something that we have not done. So we kind of knew that was going to be a challenge, starting off the game on the rim. We usually don't shoot on, and then shooting pretty good and then knocking these guys off to go further than any team in our school's history has. So it's unreal, to be honest. Like I can't even like fully process it yet.
Yep, and this is a weird week for Lancaster because they are on spring break, so it kind of takes you guys out of the normal routine that you guys would normally have, and probably not the most ideal time, during the biggest game of your high school careers to have that happen. But talk about the preparation heading into this one. A common opponent on a gym that you guys are familiar with. It's another conference gym, probably about as comfortable an environment as you guys could probably ask for, just given the circumstances.
Yeah, our practices, we knew like our schedules are going to be out of whack. Like that's something you can't like really control. So we practiced from 6:40, did our whole warm-ups just like the game, and then practiced till 8, and we're doing tomorrow. We'll be practicing around like 1 to get ready. Try to make it as normal as you can, really.
Yeah, what's the attitude like in that locker room coming off a big win like this? You guys are on the doorstep of going to state in Division III, and you're part of that big three. With Zach and Taylor, and not taking out the other seniors on this team, but you guys have been the main three scorers and the catalyst for this Lancaster offense. You guys have manifested this moment, and now it's staring you guys in the face. What's it like knowing that you guys are right there and it's there for the taking?
It's an unreal feeling. Like, actually, we haven't really been experienced going this far in the playoffs. We've been bounced first round and then twice by Mineral Point. So, to keep playing this far into March and to be the smallest school in D3 and be one of the final 8 teams is my senior year. It's like, you just got to keep it going one game at a time. That's what we really have been thinking the whole time. Just one game at a time.
Yep. Lake Mills coming up on Saturday. We'll have it on WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Looking ahead to what you have coming up on Saturday, I'm sure a lot of the focus is just kind of playing your own game and doing the things that you guys need to do. But what has to happen on Saturday if you guys are going to have success?
Keep playing team defense and team offense like we've been doing. We have played unreal defense compared to the start of the season. And, that's really about it. Just keep playing how we've been playing, and I think we can play with anyone.
That should be a heck of a matchup. We're looking forward to seeing it on Saturday. Yeah. Go enjoy this win, and good luck on Saturday.
Thank you.
Yep, Dane Kaufman joining us. 16 points on the game for Dane Kaufman. Part of the Lancaster victory over Platteville tonight, 75-67. We'll take another timeout and come back with more on our Tri-State Roofing LLC postgame show on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In game 10.
People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
If you're upgrading a home or business, call the trusted pros at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. They offer a premium selection of CHI overhead doors, combining style, durability, and security for both residential and commercial properties. Need rain gutters to protect your building from water damage? Carey's has you covered there too. Learn more at Carey'sGuttersandDoors.com. They sell the best and service the rest. Get the quality you deserve at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors, Belmont, and Prairie to Chien.
In game 10.
Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school boys basketball presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Lancaster the winner over Platteville, 75-67 in our Division III sectional semifinal. Lancaster advances to Saturday's sectional final, where they will take on Lake Mills for the opportunity to go to state. Our game tonight is brought to you by Laley Center Monroe. Call your local dairy automation specialist Jordan Wilson at Laley Center Monroe. Vondra Ag Service, see Brady Vondra, your local agronomic supplier, and Beck's Hybrids dealer in Platteville and Livingston. Vondra Ag Service. Worco Transportation for employment opportunities or to plan your next getaway. Visit WorcoTransportation.com. Worco Transportation of Bloomington and Grant Regional Health Center's ortho team, Dr. Brad Binsfeld and Nate Stocco, PAC, provide exceptional care for sports-related injuries. Grant Regional Health Center, better health starts here. On the Shoebox Scoreboard, presented by the Shoebox in Black Earth, the largest independent shoe store in the Midwest, Cambridge takes down Darlington 64-56. So the Redbirds have been eliminated in Division 4. That was on AM 5090 WPVL. Barneveld advances over Abundant Life, 68-59. So congratulations to the Barneveld Golden Eagles. They will be playing for an opportunity to go to state in boys basketball on Saturday after the girls compete tomorrow in the state tournament in girls hoops. And trying to track down the final of North Crawford and Southwestern on Super Hits 106 in the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. No final score on that game quite yet. So we'll take a break, track down more scores, and we'll hand out our post-game awards. The Herbst Ace Hardware MVP, Tri-Core Turning Point, West End Salvage, scrapper of the game, all straight ahead on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Postgame 3 minutes.
Timeout.
All right. Remember, we're a team that plays together. Listen, the winning will take care of itself. We just have to get everyone involved.
In interscholastic sports, we celebrate what makes every one of us unique. And in the pursuit of a common goal, everyone in the huddle, in the bleachers, and in the community comes together. This message presented by the WIAA and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
Hello, Amy here from Cuba City Family Dental. Part of our dedication to excellence in the dental services we offer are same-day crowns. Instead of return visits to our office, we can diagnose and fix your tooth in one day at any of our 3 convenient locations. Call us when you are in need and experience patient-centered care for you and your family at Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental. Ask about our new patient specials. Keep smiling, Tri-States.
Fridays during Lent just got delicious. Head to River Rock Kitchen and Tap for all-you-can-eat fish Fridays every Friday through April 3rd. Enjoy crispy, golden fish and chips for just $17, featuring flaky cod, coleslaw, and fries. And yes, it's all you can eat. Bring your appetite and bring your friends and head over to River Rock Kitchen and Tap inside the Holiday Inn downtown Dubuque. All you can eat, all Lent long. Fridays never tasted so good.
Progressive Insurance knows pets, and one of the biggest differences between people and pets is that we don't eat things off the floor. But dogs definitely will, and it makes them so happy, no matter what it looks like, smells like, or what state of decomposition it's in. We all want to go through life that carefree, and that's also why you should get Progressive Pet Insurance, because they eat things off the floor. So protect your pet from all the questionable life decisions they make. You know where they drink from when you're gone, right? Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Coverage subject to policy terms and conditions.
Ah, the most beautiful time of year is upon us. Tax season. And Tax Slayer is here to help you file. We guarantee 100% accuracy and your maximum refund. Those are some good numbers. And you can trust me, because I'm a talking calculator. Did I mention Tax Slayer even has support from real US-based humans if you have any questions along the way? Beat the rush and start for free today. Tax Slayer. File fearlessly.
Whether you are mowing, grading, or just taking care of your property, you need the proven reliability of #1 selling Kubota compact tractors to help you get it all done right. Stop by Ritchie Implement today. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment with 0% financing available or save up to $37.50 now through February 28th. See Ritchie's or go to KubotaUSA.com. See them or go to KubotaUSA.com/disclaimers for full disclaimer. Ritchie Implement in Cobb, Barneville, Darlington, and Lancaster.
It's time for the Tri-State Roofing Postgame Show. This is Ben Baker, owner of Tri-State Roofing, LLC. Did you know we can take care of your roofing projects during the winter months? Tri-State Roofing uses reliable, long-lasting products that can be effectively applied in harsh winter temperatures. See our team for ice dam removal, gutter cleaning, and heat tape installation. Tri-State Roofing is fully insured, and we offer free estimates. Call Tri-State Roofing to fix your winter roofing issues.
Tri-State Roofing LLC postgame show continues on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. The Lancaster Flying Arrows defeat the Platteville Hillmen 75-67 to advance to Saturday's sectional final for the opportunity to go to state. Lancaster will take on Lake Mills. We'll have that game on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. The tip for that game tentatively scheduled for 1 o'clock on Saturday afternoon. Celebrate St. Patrick's Day in Platteville this Saturday. Drink specials at Nick's starting at 9. Corned beef and cabbage at 1906 from 11:30, and live music at the Public House at 5 this Saturday in Platteville with Nick's 1906 and the Public House. Avercamp Auto Body in Platteville, great service, quick turnaround time, and high-quality auto body repair work makes them the collision center of choice in Platteville. Call Avercamp Auto Body today. Danlinger Orthodontics in Platteville. Start your smile transformation with braces or clear aligners. Danlinger Orthodontics offers complimentary consultations and specializes in orthodontic treatment for kids, teens, and adults. Danlinger Orthodontics in Platteville. Ingersoll Plumbing and Heating of Platteville congratulates the Platteville Hillmen on a great season, especially one of their own, Myron Ryder, Ingersoll Plumbing and Heating of Platteville. And by Curry Legal Solutions of Platteville, guiding you and your family through life's legal challenges in family law and estate planning, compassionate in their guidance, strong in their advocacy, Curry Legal Solutions of Platteville. Recapping the individual scoring of our game here in Prairie du Chien. Starting for the victorious Lancaster Flying Arrows, they were led in scoring by Zach Hermson, who is the Hermson's Ace Hardware MVP of the game. 24 points on the game. 16 points for Dane Kaufman, 13 for Taylor Williams. So the big three in double figures for Lancaster in tonight's sectional semifinal. 9 points on the game for Brady Schmitz. 8 points for Brady Mack. 5 points for Lucas Weber. Those are the players who have points on their stat line in tonight's game. As a team, Lancaster was 15 of 23 from the foul line. Good for 65%. And shot 43% overall on the contest. And Lancaster down for 10 turnovers unofficially on the game. And for Platteville, senior Myron Ryder in his final game in a Platteville Hillman uniform finishes with 28 points. Had 8 in the first half, 20 in the second half. He was a menace in that second half, trying to bring the Hillman back in it. Also in the scoring column, Grady Poppy and Jerome Blevins with 12 points apiece. Just missing double figures was Braden Strait with 9. 4 points for Brody Digman and 2 for Jace Digman. Platteville had 9 turnovers unofficially on the game. From the foul line, the Hillmen were 9 of 11, good for 82%, and shot 35% from the field. Platteville had 4 3-pointers on the game, Lancaster with 2. And Lancaster advances to the sectional final on Saturday. They will take on Lake Mills on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. And the Platteville Hillman season comes to an end with a record of 18-10. The third straight year that the Hillmen have reached the sectional round in boys basketball. And 2 seniors on the team, Myron Ryder and Jerome Blevins, playing their final game in a Hillman uniform this evening. Our game tonight brought to you by Clear Bank with 3 convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin. McNutt Electric at Belmont can assist with all of your electrical needs, whatever the need, agricultural, commercial, or residential. Chip and his crew at McNutt Electric are on call and ready to help you. McNutt Electric in Belmont. Community First Bank, free in the communities where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank. CFBank.com, member FDIC. Jackie Bevan, your local State Farm insurance agent in Lancaster. If you'd like a quote on your insurance needs, give them a call at 608-723-2323. State Farm agent Jackie Bevan, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Serving southwest Wisconsin, Ramadka Heating and Cooling provides trusted heating, cooling, and ventilation services from new construction to remodels and equipment upgrades. Get reliable quality service from Ramadka Heating and Cooling. Amcor is a global leader in high-quality packaging solutions for consumer and healthcare products. Grow with us. Careers available in manufacturing. Visit Amcor.com for more information. Amcor in Lancaster. Royal Mutual agents John Raggets and Deneen Dahl with Raggets & Dahl Insurance Group, tackling all of your farm, personal, business, and life insurance needs. Call them at their office in Lancaster. Bender Outdoors on the Square in Lancaster. The dental office in Lancaster, a trusted name for high-quality family dental care, now accepting patients. The dental office on the Square in Lancaster. Also sponsored by Northland Buildings. And reminder to check out the St. Patrick's Day in Platteville this Saturday. Drink specials at Nick's starting at 9. Corned beef and cabbage at 1906 from 11:30. Live music at the Public House at 5. This Saturday at Platteville with Nick's, 1906 and the Public House. We'll take our final break and we'll do one last check of the shoebox scoreboard and piece together what we have coming up on Saturday for our high school boys basketball coverage. We know we got state girls basketball tomorrow morning here on WGLR with the Barneville Golden Eagles in action. We'll see what we can piece together after this timeout on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Postgame 2 minutes.
The Gifted Hands Thrift Store in Galena offers low-cost clothing and household goods to the public. Shop local and support individuals with disabilities served by the Galena Workshop. The thrift store provides paying jobs to many individuals and is a stepping stone for some to get a job in the community. Donated items are accepted at the workshop on Southwest Street in Galena, Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. till 3 p.m., except holidays. Gifted Hands Thrift Store at the Galena Workshop is open Tuesday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Saturdays 9 till 1.
I think it's just vapor. Vaping is safer than smoking, isn't it?
There's really not even that much nicotine in them, right?
One vape pod has as much nicotine as one pack of cigarettes.
My kid
knows it's dangerous. 5.4 million American kids vape, and most think it's harmless. Get your head out of the cloud. Talk to your kid about vaping. Visit talkaboutvaping.org. That's talkaboutvaping.org. Brought to you by the American Lung Association and the Ad Council.
Victor deployed for the first time to Afghanistan in 2003. He sustained a moderate traumatic brain injury. One of the most important elements of caregiving is taking care of yourself.
For many military veteran caregivers, their caregiving journey starts earlier in life and lasts longer. Visit aarp.org/caregiving for a free military veterans guide to navigate your caregiving journey and better care for your loved one and yourself. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Hey y'all, I'm Kelly Clarkson. Every American dreams of creating a better life for his or her family, but in some communities, those dreams face difficult challenges. When we come together to help those in need get the same opportunities as everyone else, we truly are making our country a better place to live for all of us. So look for volunteer opportunities in your community to help others achieve the American dream, all right? This message is courtesy of the United States Air Force.
Postgame 2 minutes.
Wrapping up the Tri-State Roofing LLC postgame show on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. The Lancaster Flying Arrows are a game away from state. They take down the Platteville Hillmen 75-67. Tyler Dictanis with you with the best seat in the house in the Ayers Furniture broadcast booth. Our post-game awards, our Herms's Ace Hardware MVP is Zach Hermson with 24 points on the game. Herms's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington and Herms's Ace Hardware at the bottom of Main and Platteville. Hermson's will be the MVP for the next project in your home. Go to Herms's Ace Hardware in Bloomington and Platteville. We asked Coach Knapp about the Tricor Turning Point, brought to you by Tricor Insurance. Insurance plans built for you, your family, and your business. Contact Tricor Insurance today. And the West End Salvage scrapper of the game, will give it to Dane Kaufman with 16 points on the game. He is the player whose hustle and scrappiness stood out and trying to lay the opponent to waste, presented by West End Salvage of Lancaster. I'll also submit Myron Ryder of Platteville, who had a very gritty second half, finishing the game with 28 points, had 20 of them in the second half, and tried to put Platteville on his back to get the Hillmen back in this one, but the Arrows pull away and advance to the sectional final on Saturday in Oregon. And that wraps up our post-game awards. Our final check on the Shoebox Scoreboard, presented by the Shoebox in Black Earth, the largest independent shoe store in the Midwest. As we mentioned, Barneveld defeated Abundant Life 68-59. So Barneveld will play on Saturday. They will take on Sheboygan Lutheran, who is victorious over Oakfield 63-53. Cambridge defeated Darlington and Dodgeville 64-56. So Cambridge upsets the top-seeded Redbirds. Cambridge moves on. And the final score, Southwestern over North Crawford 63-52. So the Wildcats are one game away from state. Congratulations to the Southwestern Wildcats. Assumption over Cochrane Fountain City. So Assumption, I believe, is the team that Southwestern will be facing on Saturday afternoon. And let's look at that schedule as RJ Osterhaus, our sports director, able to give us the update for our schedule coming up. Tomorrow, we have Barneveld taking on Stevens Point Pacelli. Our Raleigh Cheese pregame set for 10 o'clock, 10:30 to tip on 97.7 Country WGLR. Barneville girls basketball competing at state tomorrow morning. Wisconsin Badgers men's basketball, they will take on Illinois at 1 o'clock on ESPN Radio AM 1590 WPVL. On Saturday, if Barneville girls advance, we will have the state championship on X1071 and X1071.com with an 11:05 tip. Raleigh Chiefs pregame set for 10:45. And the boys basketball sectional finals, Lancaster taking on Lake Mills. 1 o'clock the tip on 97.7 Country WGLR, the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Southwestern taking on Wisconsin Rapids Assumption at Westby on Super Hits 106 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. That's set for a 1 o'clock tip. And Barneville taking on Sheboygan Lutheran at Watertown. That's set for 7 o'clock tentatively. And we anticipate having that game also on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Stay up to date on our full schedule at AM1590WPVL.com. And that'll put a bow on our broadcast here from Prairie du Chien. Thank you to Sarah Godfrey, Annie Benasic, and the entire team here at Prairie du Chien High School for being outstanding and gracious hosts with our radio and streaming efforts here this evening. Thanks to both head coaches, Brian Knapp of Lancaster and Mike Hoosier of Platteville for the pregame interviews. Also to Coach Knapp, Zach Hermson, Dane Kaufman, and Taylor Williams are joining me for some postgame thoughts during our Tri-State Roofing postgame show. Thanks to all of our sponsors to help us bring high school sports to you, and thank you for listening and watching along. This has been Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school boys basketball, presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors on 97.7 Country, WGLR FM, Lancaster, Platteville, Dubuque, and Galena, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Once again, your final score, the Lancaster Flying Arrows over the Platteville Hillmen in our Division III sectional semifinal, 75-67. Lancaster improves to 19-9, and they will take on Lake Mills on Saturday afternoon. The Platteville Hillman season comes to an end with a record of 18-10. From the best seat in the house in the Ayers Furniture broadcast booth, I'm Tyler Dictanis. Thank you so much for joining us. Good night from Prairie du Chien. We'll see you for state basketball tomorrow and sectional final boys basketball on Saturday. Good night, everyone.
This has been a Queen Bee Radio High School Sports presentation.
The Tri-State's best variety of country. 97.7 Country, WGLR FM. Lancaster, serving Platteville, Dubuque, Galena, and beyond. On WGLR.com, a Queen Bee radio station.